over and over and over in order.
Hello, everyone. I've just stumbled across a meeting which seems to be highly policed, and I'm just going to go straight into the meeting, and you can follow along. But it's a secret meeting where everyone's got to have their camera on. But some reason I'm in there without my camera on, and I'm allowed to stay. So I'm going to cause some havoc and also make them aware that their meeting is now being broadcast live on the internet, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to understand that banking is necessary, but banks not so much. Reason that is, folks, because of the digital wallets, okay, are the new bank branches. Digital wallets are today's modern day gold rush. When you think about what digital wallet services, it's bringing financial services, ladies and gentlemen, right to our fingertips. Right. So when you think about companies like PayPal, that's doing 4.1 billion.
You should be right.
Because millions of us have a PayPal account.
Alrighty, let's cause some havoc.
Financial services in terms of payment processing and be able to send money from one PayPal user to another.
Let's get some Avengers in here,
in order for PayPal to have its value, ladies and gentlemen, I have to have PayPal and you have to have PayPal, okay? And then we have Cash App, okay? In order for Cash App to have its value, you have to have Cash App and I have to have Cash App. When we look at it, folks, it's our economic value that's generating all these transactions, benefiting as a consumer.
So if it's a legitimate opportunity, one would have to ask, why it's so secretive.
That's why Cash App is doing 2.1 billion. It's not because of computers or robots or aliens. It's because people are getting involved in this utility.
I'm just going to do some housework before I get started.
Maybe giving us a $20 bill or a $10
I'm going to grab everybody's name in this meeting. There's 154 people.
But also I want us to understand there are people that are receiving revenue from these transactions. But it's typically the owners, the CEOs, and the board of directors of these companies. That's what we're going to be focusing on you guys on tonight, folks. Is you being in a position to where you're not only the consumer benefiting from the service and utility of MOSCA, but also you're going to be in the revenue sharing. So instead of this 4.1 billion just coming to PayPal, folks, it'll be coming to us.
Funny how they use these big names, isn't it, to
billion only going to
give
the
them credibility.
Company, it's going to be coming to us. Now, are we in competition with any of these platforms? Absolutely not.
So that's all the people.
We want them to keep doing and keep striving,
all the names
growing as they are. But folks, we're bringing to our fingertips where we can have cash flow.
I've got all the big scammers in here.
That we dictate, the outcome and how fast and how big this becomes by sending this MOSCA wallet all over the world, okay? We're utilizing the blockchain. Blockchain is the internet of value. I'm not going to get deep in the weeds with blockchain, but folks, everything is going to blockchain. Here's
all right, let's open up a few browsers and see what we can do. Hopefully we'll keep the screens.
That means it removes the middleman in an A and B transaction. And folks, when you remove the middleman,
oh, here we go.
That puts limits on us.
Exciting stuff.
Dictates everything that goes on. Then, folks, you speed up the velocity of money between an A and B transaction because you have removed the intermediary.
Oh, you talk to people like they're stupid and they'll think you're intelligent.
Are going to the blockchain. Property deeds, supply chains, health records. It's all going to the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. And the reason why, because it speeds
everyone's
up
nodding.
The velocity of
everyone's
business
over 55 years of age.
With having so many hands
and Douglas
inside of
is a disgusting bottom feeder. I've seen him many times.
Everything is going to be
doing this sort of stuff.
Blockchain. Tokenization is fractional ownership in companies or property.
All right, let's cause some disruption.
Is the power of the blockchain, ladies and gentlemen. That's
I don't need to sit here and learn about these guys.
Is in the Web3 blockchain. We're also going to be bringing to the forefront the prosumer effect. See, ladies and gentlemen, with a prosumer as an individual who's both consumer and producer at the exact same time. See, folks, you're not only the borrower, but you're also the lender at the exact same time. When I show you how this thing
This meeting is being recorded.
Where, as we just lend one time, we're going to continuously borrow all of the time, okay?
Okay, so
benefiting.
You can't.
Suppose this is my favorite point right here. We benefit, ladies and gentlemen, from the economic value.
You can put your hand up.
See, this is looking to
This
bring
meeting is
awareness
being
to
recorded.
the economic value that we bring. See, we understand the economic value that we bring as a consumer, because folks, one thing that we're good at, we'll buy all day long. That's why you see so many advertisements going out with everything. Why? Because we're naturally consumers. But folks, it's going to take us a little shift to be where we're at consumers, and now we're also benefiting as prosumers. But not just benefiting as prosumers, where it's just those at the top that succeed, folks. What you're going to find is that this thing operates 100% mutual benefit at scale, giving us shared ownership in the revenue, okay, with this operation. And so, folks, I want us to take a look at PayPal. See, when we put this together,
okay, so
we're going to model after a company that already showed the social proof of success. See, PayPal does over 426 million active users in PayPal. Translation, that's 426 million people that have a digital wallet with PayPal. And look at this right here, folks, the revenue. So if you want to ask yourself, well, why are you here? It's because of this right here, ladies and gentlemen. This close to $30 billion of revenue that PayPal is generating. Because see, the difference between revenue
sorry, they've
sharing,
kept me out
folks,
for putting my camera on.
And what many of us are more familiar with is profit sharing, is that profit sharing, you're at the back of the line. See, profit sharing is the check that they cut after the revenue. That's even if they cut a check for you, you get what's left over being in the back of the line. But ladies and gentlemen, you've been invited by the person that invited you, okay? And all those that come a part of what we're doing here with this operation is to be at the front door, where you're receiving all the headwind of the revenue that's coming in through the front door, ladies and gentlemen.
They won't leave me in the room with my real name. They know who I am.
We're talking about, okay, that's coming in through the growth of this company. And so that's very, very exciting, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about it, to where we now, as we are collaborating, growing this network all over the world, okay, because we're just not here in the United States. This thing has already grown international.
So they're trying to place it
pre-launch, as I mentioned, okay? And so think about the headwind of any company that you may have been doing business with today, to where they allowed you to be a prosumer in that operation that you've done business with, okay? That's a pretty good position to be in. Folks, I want to play a real quick video from former co-founder of PayPal. Many of us know him. His name is Elon Musk. He's going to share, okay, what took PayPal to be the multi-billion-dollar juggernaut. What took PayPal to right now close to 430 million people having a PayPal account. It was through a network effect, ladies and gentlemen. And I want you to really hang on to every word that Elon Musk says in this video, folks, because if Elon Musk was giving you the exact blueprint on how to build this type of infrastructure in business, would it be a smart idea to really listen to him and not reinvent the wheel, but just duplicate exactly, okay, what Elon Musk recommend doing? I want to play this video for us real quick, folks, and we'll continue on with the presentation.
Right.
I don't think that PayPal was just going to be a simple little.
So what's PayPal got to do with this? And why do they use
a major kind of transaction processing engine?
Big name companies that have no association to scamming people? Are we saying that PayPal used to start off their business scamming people?
So we started PayPal on University Avenue. After the first month or so of the website being active, we had 100,000 customers.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, it was nutty.
Oh, wow. And how did it start? How did people just even know to use it? And I mean, obviously, both buyer and seller have to be involved.
Yeah. Well, we started off first by offering people $20 if they opened an account. $20 if they referred anyone.
So I'm just telling them that we are streaming them live, which I thoroughly enjoy doing.
As the network got bigger and bigger, the value of the network itself exceeded any sort of carrot that we could offer.
How much money did y'all spend with that kind of $5, $10, $20?
So it's quite funny, isn't it?
It was a fair amount. I think it was probably $60 or $70 million.
Oh wow! Okay, so it was substantial. Okay.
Okay, let's see what else we can do here.
And then we just did a bunch of things to decrease the friction.
So they don't want this broadcasted live, simply
like
because
so
which is quite funny, really.
What do you want to do is try to have
Whoops.
one customer generate.
Get that back for you. There we go.
You know,
Sorry, Elon.
like 2 customers.
Yeah.
Okay, or something like that. Maybe 3 customers ideally, and then you want that to happen. Really
So this is the
fast.
propaganda that you'll get
Awesome.
from people.
Folks, just real quick, down at the bottom it says that PayPal was built, folks, on the premise of sending money to friends. So it made perfect sense, folks, to encourage users to get friends to sign up. Ladies and gentlemen, we at MOSCA have made that approach infinitely more rewarding, ladies and gentlemen, with our approach, okay? And so I want to introduce you guys to the MOSCA Citizens Wallet, where our network effect, folks, earns you residual cash flow.
Hopefully you can
percentage of
I've stuffed up my video.
as well.
1 second.
Folks, you're going to simply refer 3 active citizens one time. And guys, I need that one time to hit us in the middle of the forehead like a ton of bricks. Now, do we have people that are doing a whole lot more than that? Absolutely. But folks, what we wanted to have is where anybody from any walk of life, folks, okay, if we work with them and they just identified 3 people just to help us expand and grow this utility all over the world, folks.
This utility.
Very, very rewarding for all participants that lock arms with us. So we go back again, okay? Are we looking for everyone? No, folks, we don't have to. So you think about the person that invited you, they invited you for a purpose, reason for you to lock arms.
They invited you because they want the commission if you're silly enough to sign up.
Execution. Now, some people just don't
So
want to
see the age group of people. You'd think you'd get a whole lot of youngsters
and so they go out there and they may refer others, but we're just talking about 3 one-time just triggers the daily, monthly residual deposits. Deposits that are going to be coming to us.
It's a one-way street, isn't it, Joseph?
Folks, we have the smart contract as our humble servant. See, what this smart contract, folks, is a digital
smart contract is just a if then what
on the blockchain
contract. Means absolutely nothing.
That will automatically execute when the predetermined terms and conditions.
Yeah, but what are those terms and conditions? And who wrote that smart contract? And what are they trying to accomplish?
Okay.
And next we'll be told that they are registered in the British Columbia or something stupid like
funds, that. Then you get paid. If someone withdraws funds, ladies and gentlemen, then you get paid.
Yeah, and when it reaches a certain level, it will shut things off automatically.
You manage your money easily and securely. You have 100% access to your money.
Now I have Douglas's Ford's phone number, I think. So let's give him a ring.
Just about a week and a half ago, or maybe even last week.
Let's have a look at Douglas.
I withdrew $1,000.
Did you really from commissions?
A presentation with some leaders.
Oh, and, leader! What's a leader? Is that a scammer?
We had access to their money. They told me they had been a part of, different programs, and maybe rug pulled them, and they couldn't get access to their money.
All right, let's find Douglas Ford.
We believe in transparency here. Okay?
Do you really?
This is not financial advice. It's not a financial.
Oh, well, why are you saying that if you believe
the thing
in?
I was sharing with them is that I didn't do that 1,000 just in one transaction. I did it in 2 separate transactions.
Yeah, we don't have his phone number, or do we?
$500, okay?
There's this Facebook.
And they saw it right there. I even showed them my MetaMask
He's from
wallet
Texas, Houston.
I did the withdrawal,
so the Texas Security Board might be interested in you, Douglas.
My MetaMask wallet went up $500 from what it was.
Telegram, WhatsApp.
And here's the cool part about this.
Wait, there's more.
When I did that withdrawal,
predictable cash flow, WhatsApp.
And my inviter's inviter, they both received a transaction.
I've been banned from the group.
Payment just for me doing.
Oh, they found us. Oh, there you go, kids. So that's pretty clever on their part. Let's go currently. So what we'll do, we'll just go back to this for a second. So they'll be flashing the screens trying to find who is broadcasting live. And they managed to find us. So if you don't know who they are, so let's just go back to that. And then we'll go down to this and we'll show you Douglas. What have we got? So it's all propaganda, stupid stuff, isn't it, really? I don't know why we can't just go like this. Chrome, Douglas Ford. We can. So this is what I needed to do. And now I need to put a camera up for me. So this is Douglas Ford. That's me. Why have I got the wrong camera on, Danny? And we'll go to USB. There we go. We'll go to, we'll just fix that all up. So we're going to go wide. We're going to go, how do we get rid of all that? USB one. I'll put me over here. Oi! Another remote. Well, I saw 3 remotes today. Long story about that one. So let's see what got color. We want to blend mode. Green screen. Oh, can't figure out how to do it. But anyway, this is Douglas Ford. He's the guy that you would have seen in the meeting. And he's with Smarter Than Money, as other Ponzi schemes he's been associated with. And now they're getting this new payment gateway set up. And I don't actually know much about it at the moment, but I am trying to get back into the meeting, and I think they will ignore anyone that wants to get into the meeting now, simply because. But we did actually grab everyone's names in there. So let's see what we can do here. So this scheme that you are seeing, so let's go back to me. Let's find out first. We're going to go to, first of all, I want to go to my YouTube channel and see the actual name of the company that we found. I'll put that over there. We'll go to the name of the home screen and we'll go to the Ponzi scheme or scam. We can see that we're going to go to here.
Is necessary.
And this was the original meeting. I'm in there without my camera on.
I want you to understand that.
Okay.
Banking wallets cases, it's bringing financial have a PayPal account.
Alrighty, let's cause some havoc.
Financial services in terms of payment processing.
All right, so what we did, we didn't get a chance to cause any havoc, but in here we've got a database, and there's the company there. So we will leave this video online because we want to show people what these guys do. And I'm just going to see if I can, I don't know what's gone wrong with my camera, but I'm just trying to figure out, oh, here we go. So I can go transparent. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. So now I want to digital, I want to, if I got the screen around the right way, I think I have. I want to get rid of that border somehow, don't I? So I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go no border. Oh, that's better. Put me over there. All right, and we'll go through and I'll show you what we've done here. So we've got, first of things we want to do is we want to start documenting this meeting. So we're going to put a board up and we're actually going to call it Zoom meetings, right? And in the Zoom meetings, we're going to create a document and we're going to put today's date, 25 hyphen, and I think is it A4? I think it is, isn't it? 2025. Whoops, 25. Whoops, didn't do that right after all that. Let's go up there and change that up there. And then we're going to go to behind, we're going to go to chat box. And we're going to come down here until I see tidy list. And I've got a list. Then I'm going to go and get everyone's name that was in that meeting. There was about 150 odd people. And I put all those names in here. And now ChatGPT will do the wonderful thing and actually get everyone's names that was in that meeting and break them into a list for me, which is really, really handy. Okay. And then we've got that list and it will give me a full list. And I will copy that list back into, right. Rightio. So that's quite good. So Douglas Ford down to about there, copy. And now we'll go into here and we'll get everyone's list. So if you're in that meeting and you're learning about that, unfortunately, you're going to be in my name and shame list. And there's a great big list of people here. So that's the first step. Now, I thought I did this the other day, funny enough. But if we go into the founders, you can see we've got Greg Baldwin, Spencer Iversion, and Jonathan Green. And as you just saw, we actually now have, if I go back enough, we will find a list. We'll find our friend, this guy here who was running the meeting. So it's Douglas Ford from the US. I go to Ponzi schemes and scams. He's with Greater for Money. So that's okay. So now I want to go to my homepage. I want to go to Ponzi schemes and scams. I go to Mosaics. And now I want to go to founders. And I'm going to put him down as a founder because and then I put his name in here. And now I'm going to go into the name of the scam, and I'm going to go into founders. I'm going to go to Douglas, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put a link over here, and I'm going to associate him with that scam that he's a part of. So now I'm asking you guys for information about this company and maybe potentially their website. So if I go back to the meeting that we were just looking at, and now what I want to do is go to Canva and click on Canva and look for a name of that scam, because I don't think I did this the other day when I was in here, and I don't think I have. No, I don't think so. So now I need to create a custom image. I need to make it this big. I need to go back to the name of the scam there, and we're going to create this, and it's going to be mosaics, and then I'm going to put this in here, and we're going to have a little bit bigger. And this is definitely a scam. I mean, because I can call it a scam because of association. That's how silly it is. So now I'm going to go here, there, and there. I'm going to get the background of this here and match it to this here. Boom, doom. And now we've got what can be a nice, the first time anybody can actually come here. And I think that's about centered. Now I'm going to go to other Canva thingies that we've got. I'm going to come to here, and we'll grab me screaming like an idiot, and we'll paste me here. All right, and I'll make myself a little bit smaller. That's excellent. And I'm also going to grab my my banner copy here, and there's my banner. And before you know it, we're going to take that one out, and now we're going to make pop that there, beautiful, and we'll get, we'll have a, that's it there. Okay, the future, the crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger, and now we need to expose, and we need to scam, and there, and scam alert. Now, hopefully that will be a banner that will attract people who watch my video. And this video I'm talking about right now, because I need to find out as much information as I can about this company. And now at the moment, we don't know anything. So if I come to here and I put that as, and I now download it. So I go back to my video that you're looking at here that we're doing live, and I will, first of all, upload a thumbnail with, hopefully that's one there, Mosaic. And now we'll have that popping up. And now I need to go back to ChatGPT, and I need to grab all these names, and I'll need to start up a new ChatGPT, and I'll go here. What do you know about, and then Douglas Ford and Mosaic? Right, question. And then I asked ChatGPT for help. They're searching. Douglas Ford is a cocktail enthusiast, so I don't think it's the same one. I couldn't find anything. So this is brand new that we don't know anything. Right, so Douglas Ford is a notorious multi-level marketing promoter to do with opportunities related to crypto. Marketing promoter. Okay, so let's see what comes up with anything there. Response 1, response 2. As a figure promoted multi-level marketing, particularly in the cryptocurrency, online discussions, targets amount of opportunity. What have we got over this? So downloads the customer is identified. Ponzi Avenger. Media contact. Okay, I prefer this response. Right, so now I'm going to get this here, and I'm going to ask it to write me a description. So write the description, YouTube description. And we're going to go, we've just stumbled into a meeting. we've just stumbled into a Zoom meeting and we got kicked out of it eventually, but we did get some people, we did get over 150 people being gaslighted to by Douglas Ford. At the start, they were forcing people to turn their cameras on, and it was a very secret meeting. But we managed to stay in the meeting for about 20 minutes. Well, I don't know what it is, Flat Panzer. So it's I think it's meant to be a payment gateway. Talking to a lady that I rang up the other day after the meeting, but it's called. So it is actually called. Where is it? The world. The world. The opportunity he was gaslighting people with was called Mosaic, with the slogan, "The Future of Finance." He also made claims that he's not a financial advisor and for people to do their own due diligence. However, this opportunity is so new, there's nothing on the internet about it. So I'm not sure how that is meant to actually take place. Sorry, do laugh sometimes. All right, so that's sort of all I've really got to go on. So obviously Douglas has been here before. So if we go into founders, we go into Douglas, and we can see that we've had other meetings with him. And
how this works, okay? So what I did was I actually created a...
so if we went into the description of the last video, we've got today's video Zoom in as smarter than money. Smarter than money opportunities. So please note, so we go back to here, and then please note that Douglas Ford has heavily been involved at promoting the money. Now, smarter than money. All right, smarter than money. So if we go, what's the computer doing? Hold it, smarter than money. Oops. Smarter than money. So if we went to smarter than money. So now what I'm going to do is go smarter than money and just see if behind MLM.com, smarter than money. So you got anything on smarter than money? Doesn't look like it's ready. But if I went to behind MLM and I go back here and search for Douglas Ford, I'll probably find other scams that he's been associated with. Douglas Ford, Zeke Rewards. That's right. So let's have a look here. So Zeke Rewards. Right, Zeke Rewards. Zeke Rewards. So this is, so Douglas, I remember, I think there's even a photo of him in here. I remember reading this before. So let's go Zeke Rewards. So if we go, Douglas disappeared. Zeke Rewards is I don't know, but I do remember him being associated with Zeke Rewards. So if we just go back here and just say Douglas Ford has been heavily involved with and also Zeke Rewards. Let's see what sort of description it comes out with anyway. Scam, exposed. So first thing first, we got a title. Second thing, as we go product blurb. Oh my goodness, if I put this in the wrong place. It's not a product. Product blurb. I think it's got picked up with other things. Anyway, it won't matter. What happened in the video, why this matters, and now we'll have a wee listen to it. So if you are watching this video, oh my goodness, Zeke Rewards, gaslighting, how does it know the timestamps? I haven't even finished it yet. Please note this is not a product. Douglas is scamming track record. I don't think we need to worry why this matters. Key takeaways. Don't trust anything. Please, I I'm not sure how you can do the timestamps when I haven't done the video yet. Also, this is not a product. This is a YouTube description. Could you please update? The rest of it looks okay, though. I love ChatGPT. We have a great relationship. So let's have a look. Thanks for the clarity. YouTube description. So we're now close to okay, so that's the same. Video blurb. Cash flow. What happened in the video. Okay, so hopefully we'll get Zeke rewards, smarter than money, key takeaways, and we should have a nice final thoughts. Okay. Alrighty, so let's have a listen and see what ChatGPT come out with.
We infiltrated a secret Zoom call led by notorious MLM scammer Douglas Ford, aka $Flow Doug, and uncovered his latest crypto con, MOSCA, the future of finance. This video exposes the manipulative tactics used to gaslight over 150 attendees into blindly trusting yet another shady, unverifiable opportunity. What happened in this video? In classic Ponzi-style fashion, Douglas Ford opened the meeting by forcing people to turn on their cameras, a telltale tactic used to create artificial pressure and weed out critics. Despite the secrecy, we managed to stay inside the call for nearly 20 minutes before being kicked out. What we witnessed was pure MLM theater. Ford pitched MOSCA as a revolutionary crypto platform, even while covering himself legally by saying, "I'm not a financial advisor, do your own due diligence." The irony, MOSCA is so new, there's nothing online about it. How are people supposed to do research when no public information exists?
Yeah.
This is deliberate obfuscation designed to trap the uninformed. Douglas Ford's scammy track record. If the name rings a bell, it should. Ford is a serial MLM promoter linked to multiple fraudulent ventures, including Zeke Rewards, one of the most infamous MLM Ponzi schemes in history, Smarter Than Money, a failed financial education program that raised more questions than profits, a global smart bank, promoted under the guise of being different from MLM, but built on the same shady referral tactics. Ford's online persona, $Flow Doug, is all smoke and mirrors. He lures in unsuspecting victims through social media posts claiming he has access to the secrets the wealthy keep to themselves, while what he's really offering is the same recycled garbage rebranded with a new name. The MOSCA red flags. No public documentation or track record. Secret Zoom meetings with camera on mandates. Classic gaslighting language. This isn't for everyone, you need to be coachable. Don't miss the boat. Vague claims of innovation in finance without transparency. No registered company details or verified team members. Mass recruitment pressure tactics, a hallmark of MLM scams. Why this matters? I'm Danny D. Heck, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger, and my mission is to expose bottom feeders who prey on everyday investors. These scammers are stealing inheritances, draining savings accounts, and destroying lives, often under the false promise of passive crypto income. This video is more than just an expose. It's a warning to anyone being targeted by Douglas Ford or other crypto MLM predators. If it smells like a scam, it probably is. Key takeaways and next steps. Don't trust any opportunity that requires secrecy or suppresses questions. MLM scams often recycle the same language and tactics. Learn to recognize them. Research the promoters. If their past is riddled with failed schemes, trust your instincts. Share this video with anyone being pitched MOSCA or any opportunity by Douglas Ford. Final thoughts. MOSCA is shaping up to be yet another crypto MLM trap wrapped in vague promises and high-pressure hype. Don't fall for it. If Douglas Ford is behind it, that alone is your due diligence. Stay alert, stay skeptical, and keep exposing the lies. Danny D. Heck, the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger.
Yeah, so there's a pretty good description. Hello, Jelly Snack. Nice to see you here. Yeah, so we're not entirely sure what it is, but I do think it's going to be a new payment system where if you encourage people to use it, you're going to be able to click the ticket along the way. So I don't think it's rocket science when it comes to what they're doing. And it'll probably be, I'm just guessing, it will probably be very similar to something like, 9pay and all this sort of stuff, and never will get off the ground. It will just be something that you can sell to your friends and family while they do a pre-launch. And I mean, all these systems are pretty much out of the box, pretty much exactly the same, which is quite ironic, to be honest. I'm just trying to find my standard code that I use when I put together videos, which I think the drop shipping ideas. No, wrong one. Drop shipping. What have we got? Transferring live stream. There we go. So if you're noticing it here, I'm actually doing the description for the video, and I've used ChatGPT quite heavily, and it's actually a godsend for me. So if you're not au fait with using ChatGPT and you want some tips, feel free to reach out to me in the comment section, and I can share some of the things that I use ChatGPT for. But now what we've got is we will have a video which we can click on. You'll see, and I've used me in here. At the start of this video, you can see the people that are in the meeting. The other one that I am going to do is I'm going to also, please give me a small introduction for all the people that were in the meeting. I'm going to name and shame anyone who attended the meeting, and would just like a little bit of a introduction to explain who the names are. Right, so I go there and ChatGPT will come out with hopefully sure, and then it's going to hopefully just give me who are these people, the follow people, blah blah blah, and hopefully we've got enough. Who are these people? Right, no, right, so that's great. There's a wee extra paragraph. So now I want to go back to here, and I want to see if I can final thoughts. I want to put them around about here, wherever that went to. Who are these people? And unfortunately, I did want that in capitals. ChatGPT, just saying. Text, making that a little bigger, uppercase. Okay, and we'll see if we can fit that all into one title. So when people search for their name, it will come up in the search engines when associated to that scam. So if you ever search anyone, so now we will come down and we'll go back to our list. No, we won't. We'll go back to our list. We'll go to the Ponzi scheme he's promoting. We'll go to mosaics. We'll go to Zoom meetings. We'll go to the numbers, and we'll grab everybody's name that was in that list, and we'll make it easy for next time. We'll go card view so we can see it. Now we'll go back, and it will be too long, unfortunately, but we'll stop here. Yep, it's far too long. So I don't need my name. I don't need support, and I'll keep the name. So what have we got now? We're down. We need to get rid of 1,000 characters. Why it matters. Red flags. Zeke rewards. What happened in this video? Ooh, it's too long. I want to keep all those names in it, though. We're going to get rid of the... Oh, we're down to 800. So we either have everyone's names in it, or we get rid of the whole paragraph. Who are these people? People, usernames. Right, well, people. What have we got? Hold it. Zoom attendance. Okay, so now we've got Zoom attendance. And we're going to go there. Boom. Right, and now what have we got? Final thoughts. Oh, look, we don't need final thoughts. Let's get rid of all that. Now we're down to 79. So now we can go through and get rid of a few people who are iPhone people, dumb names that don't mean anything. Barbara, Leon. We'll get rid of a few one-namers like Vicky. I don't think we need to tell people there was a Vicky in the meeting, or a Lauren. It's not going to make any difference. J.A. Roll. Who else have we got? We're down to 45 names. What have we got? Tony. You need two name one. What do we call it? I know that's all right. Tracy J. I think we'll let Tracy J and them two off there. So now we're down to 27 names. What I'm going to do is go back to ChatGPT, grab the names, and ask it tidy list. And could you please remove anyone's names that are not first name, last name, just one word names can be removed. Oh, let's see what happens there. Wonder if it comes out and gives me a better list. 1 minute, please, caller. Yeah, so what have we got here? The person hated more than Danny. That must be Bob. So did you get my message there, Bob? Analyzing. Wonder if it's going to do it. If it is, it'll be handy. So what I've done, I've just told it to get rid of anything that didn't look genuine. And it's analyzing. And while that's analyzing, I might just go back here and get rid of that. I might go through and do a bit of an eye look. So I've got a jailer, which is not good. We're down to 20 characters. Linda M. We'll get rid of Linda M. I don't think we're going to name and shame anyone whose name is Linda M. I think we've got enough now. And we've got Denise. So there we go. We'll get rid of Denise. I'm sure there's many Denises in the world. And I'll just go back just in case ChatGPT's decided to get really intelligent. Oh, no, it's giving me a stupid name. Forget that idea. That didn't work. Right. So now we're back to the video. And there it is. We're under the 5,000 character limit. And we've got a good description. And we've got a reconnaissance run. We crashed Mosaic. Now, this Mosaic, who are they? And let's have a look. If we can go to mosaic.io, which is a common name they often use. What's this here? That's nothing. All right. So what about Mosaic Finance? Okay, let's see if we can find. We might stumble across their website as it's been built. Nothing there. I bet if we went in, because they're all coming out with these mosaics.finance, something or other. So it's sort of weird at the moment. But if we search for the future of finance, now we can probably find, as we did, Mosaic a month ago. They've got introducing Mosaic, threads, and also the meeting is ended by the host. Well, that's going to be interesting because that means they'll probably jump on here now and have a look to see what I'm doing, which is quite a hard case. But as you can see here, we've got 3 people here who are promoting this new opportunity before it is even released, which is just absolutely ridiculous. The future of banking. So we can probably find other people promoting it with that tag. Future of banking. No, nothing we really need to worry about. So let's get rid of that. We've got a join form. Now this is interesting. We did this the other day. So they've got these join forms where you can join these people, and often they have their phone numbers on it. And then they've got channels on YouTube where they're promoting this stuff.
I am humbled to be in partnership with someone of the likes of a Derek Brown.
So this guy, we found his Derek Wheeler, and I'm interested. And then they've got this stupid join form. So they're trying to do this all under the radar. And this is the same join form that I believe that I'm already on. So you can register. So I'm going to register my name and see if I start getting their propaganda. And we'll take it from there. My phone number, area code. Let's go for 64. And then we're going to go 1961652. Oh, that didn't work. Hold up. Let's just, perhaps it's only available on news. So 6421961652. That's my phone number, is it? 92192. Yep, that's right. Country, New Zealand. And let's see where it goes. And now I should get an email from somebody. The Facebook Fortune Hub group. Create your own form. So now we're going to go to here. And the people, there's 800 odd members. Go Fortune Hub. Bob, you might want to have a look at that one. I'll just chuck that address in the chat room. Let's see. And this is where you can join. I can't join because I don't have Facebook anymore. So that's good. So that's what we've got out of that one. And then we've got this lady. I think we rang this lady the other day. It was quite funny, really. Doris Purpose. And they're all really excited about whatever's happening. And there she is. And suppose you can go through here, get paid, Linktree. So you can have a field day and you can go down rabbit holes all day long. But these 2 ladies look like they're promoting this new get paid daily with Doro. Oh my God. So it's just another thing that you can sign up for and get hassled. Digital marketing blueprint. There it is. There's the whatever presentation with Greg Baldwin. And I think I actually had a recording with her. So let's just go here and we'll just go back to that YouTube channel. So it's all pretty new, but you could sit here and listen to,
Thank you so much for those kind words, man.
So this guy here, he's been, his name's Greg. He's been promoting Greater Than Money. And I've talked to him before. He's a very arrogant prick. It's a pain, isn't it, Crypto Jeff? Just got some people in the chat room, my mates, which is absolutely awesome. We've got a great network of people, and honestly, guys, it's a lot of fun. But, you know, we just see the same shit different days. So this guy's Greg, right? And if I go to here and you click on Mosaics and you go into Founders, we'll find Greg here. And this is Greasy Greg. And here he is, meant to be the CEO of this company, which is absolutely amazing. And I did see we have a phone number there, so I'm just going to grab that phone number there, and we're going to give him a phone call because I didn't realize we actually had that. So this is a good example, Bob, of a phone call of one of these guys, and I'm just going to paste it in here, and I'm going to put Greg in front of it so you know. And let's give Greg a phone call and see whether he's available to talk. 1 minute, please, caller. So we'll go into WhatsApp. We will go to cut and paste. We've got Greg's phone number there, and we'll see if Greg's available. Greg is available. Hello, Greg. Hello, Greg. I'm interested in how to sign up for, and then we're going to put what do they call this stupid thing? SCA. There. And now I'm going to ring him, and we'll see if we can get a phone call going with Greg. See what happens. This is the guy I'm ringing. See if he answers. Be too chicken to answer because he's probably watching me right now going, oh my God, we're getting busted already. Hey, Susie. Nice to see you. Look, the whole crew's here. That's good. Now, I did have some other stuff going on. I don't think I shut down the whole meeting room. No, I didn't. Oh, I'll ring him again. He's bound to pick up the phone because he's just finished the meeting. He'll be dying to. Right. Okay. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this one. And hopefully I can... He's not answering. Why doesn't he want to answer? Does he not love me? Screen share. Primary. Oh, something's happening. Now this is interesting. We've got a live one. Okay, he doesn't want to answer me, but I've actually got 100 Zoom connections open right now. Don't ask me why. It's personal, but I have. Anyway, so we just had somebody come into the meeting. So let's see if we can find another meeting. Oh, here we go. This is great. This is actually great.
Per month, it would it used up all my data. So
oh my God, there's only 10 people in here. This is Jane Gregory.
And I don't feel like buying any more today because it comes up. The new month starts tomorrow.
What carrier are you with?
Oh my goodness.
Fido.
Okay, Bob.
It's like, that's stupid, man. It's like they're just pulling teeth.
Oh my goodness, can't believe we're here.
Robbery. Hey, you're from Manitoba. That's pretty cool.
All right, I'll see if I can get the
How do you like it out there, Manitoba?
Is it, it's not too bad.
It's freezer city still.
No, we were up to what, 3 today?
Oh yeah, that's not too bad.
Tomorrow's going to be 10.
Sweet.
Okay, everyone. If anyone else want to join me on this one,
by the weekend we're back into the snow.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
Yeah, there you go. I'm going out to Vancouver on Wednesday.
Are you really?
So I will not be available to do any sort of call on Wednesday.
Yeah, do you still have your noon ones?
No, I burnt out.
Yeah.
I can't.
Gotcha.
I just burnt out. I needed help, and hey, it's great to see all you guys' faces. I'm hoping other people are going to join us. Otherwise, well, who knows what we'll talk about today. Hey, Dave, how's it doing? Welcome to the call, bud. I assume Marcos is going to join us. He's got 5 minutes to the hour.
Marcos. Marcos.
Sounds good. Yeah, so the reason why I test out the new mic is because at some point in time, last call, Marcos said he couldn't hear me very well. So I'm like, well, that's not good because I want to have this because then I can hear you guys really well. That's really nice. Facebook, that's where I'm going. And
Yeah, no,
so
it sounds
okay.
a lot better. Even when
Yay.
you turned your head last time.
Here we go. Okay, I'm trying to get in here as many connections as I can. Marcos, it's me.
Parlez-vous ding dong. we all had a little laugh at that. It was kind of funny. Hey Marcos, welcome, man. Looks like you're
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, this is going to be good.
I haven't heard from Jan, so maybe it's just you and me doing the training today, eh?
Yep, I haven't heard from Jan either. He must be traveling or
Here
something.
we go.
Who knows?
Yeah, I know. I'll just. Hey, so actually, what we're going to do is if there is anybody that has not seen a presentation before, stick up.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to ask the people because I wanted to know, do you guys prefer that we do one training call and one regular call? You know,
I didn't know my camera was on. That's
twice
funny.
a week, you know, like once, or do you prefer that they both be regular calls for new people? Because the only problem I have with this is I've got the advertisement the same way for both calls, and what happens is a lot of leaders are inviting brand new people, and they end up into the training call all confused. They might just scared, like, man, this is too much. You know, I don't know what's going on here because they're jumping right into training right now. But what we need to do is we need to make it very clear that this is a training call. Then, if we're gonna have all.
Here we go. Oh, you're just so big, mate. You've done a good job to keep you. Sorry about the sound. They must get. Oh, so they got through.
On my phone, he found my phone number somehow, and he left me voice recordings, and he started laughing and even sending kisses. He started doing that literally. He goes, yeah, he tells me something really evil. he says, "You're a he goes, "You're a wanted man. Did you hear?" He left the recording on me. "You're a wanted man." And then he goes, "And Jan Gregory's never going back to Canada." These people are like literally insane. It's just so stupid. It's like they're just all talk. You know,
Salutations,
they just
Ponzi
like to
schema.
destroy.
Be
I don't know
aware.
what they're
The
trying to
Avengers
accomplish.
have been
It's
observing your
so
actions.
ridiculous.
Heed this warning. You can simply cease and desist now or face the full consequences. This is your only warning. There will be no second chances. Salutations.
Alrighty then. So
Now they won't know what's
that's
going on.
weird. Anyhow, so the question is do we want to have
Continue?
a training call today, or are there new people on the call? Because if there's new people, and then let's do a regular call.
So they've currently got
All right, let's
36
do it.
people in here.
I'm new on the call. Andy Salandi, very good. You're new on the call. You qualify. So let's do a presentation call, because you're going, oh, you're talking about this.
You guys are idiots. You're being broadcasted live on the internet at the moment. You're being broadcasted live all over the internet, talking about Danny DeHeck while he's infiltrating your meeting.
All right.
You might want to mute the call out.
Yeah, I'm
mute
gonna do
them
that.
all out.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. It's been fun. Okay, so chat is going to be left open, and hey,
That's so thick.
I know I heard you speak just a second ago. Wendell, would you mind watching the chat and because like I feel like we're gonna get inundated with
We are live,
rappers.
sister.
Good evening. Good
Okay,
evening,
so
everyone.
Faye, you're a little bit in confusion. Okay, let's do a presentation, and so chat is again trying to get in, but this is the problem: is last time it wasn't the real chat. So
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know what I should do,
trying.
because he's using people's real names. Vern Mitchell, who made him co-host? Did you make him co-host?
Hey.
Marcos?
I did not.
Did you make anyone co-host?
No, I made nobody co-host.
Oh no.
Okay. All right.
They're really dumb. These guys are the dumbest.
Wendell.
Right, let's kill the chat room.
That chat's trying to get in again.
Look at this. Their chat room is getting flooded.
Lock the chat too.
Yeah, it just did.
Yeah, I was gonna say lock everything. That way we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's all done.
Yeah, I don't know how to kick people out and get them out of there. They act crazy, so yeah, I would say just lock it all up. But
Okay.
I can click and let people in, but if you lock the thing, then we shouldn't have any problem as far as that goes. So you can have a smooth call.
Oh, you guys are legends, aren't they?
Sorry, buddy, but you're gonna have to go.
Okay.
Does somebody? I don't know if anyone knows Chet like info.
No, I know who Chet is, and this is the problem, is because he
But just check with him.
He's a friend.
Do this. If I were you, I would just reach out to him later. Be like, hey, were you trying to get in on the Zoom earlier today? Sorry about that. Versus some nutbag getting in here acting ridiculous. Yeah. Because it'll confuse the new people. Like, what's going on? What's happening?
Oh, what's going on? What's happening?
Of course. Okay, so let's have you do a brief overview, Marcos, and then we'll do the presentation, and I'll do the normal presentation that I normally do, which is, actually, I want to, before you do your little presentation, before you do your overview, I want to hear from our esteemed
these guys,
mentor, Michael Sailors. And let me pull up a video from him, and then we'll get going. Because that way we kind of set the mood. If we're going to talk about some Bitcoin, we're going to talk about why and what's so important about it. Okay, so let's go here.
Let's see if I can take control of the screen.
which is a good one. Yeah, let's grab this one here.
47 people, half of them are us. The room's still open, guys. Okay, this will be good.
I'll just start that.
Okay.
We'll just start that one going.
Get documents ready here, and then we will get rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Caleb.
this is yeah, you get your documents ready, and meanwhile I will run this.
He went through and deleted all those
little,
comments. I got about 50 of them in there. That's
from,
dedication.
From Michael Saylors, and that way we can all get on the same page. Okay. I'm going to share my screen.
And also, while you're doing that, with all these people coming in, even though the stuff is locked down still, they can screenshot and do stuff. So my
screenshot. How about broadcasting live, you dumbasses?
Yeah.
Ammo. They like ammo. People are crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah, we'll just do a brief presentation today. Let's see if we can keep it to an hour. We'll do questions after that. And away we go. Oh no, I'll let you in because I know who you are. Mike Seeley. I don't know who that is, but yeah, I guess if you're gonna act up, you're gonna get booted. So that's how it works. Okay. All right. I'm gonna share the screen and away we go.
All right, here I go.
No, I'm gonna share my screen. And
okay.
Then,
if you need a username, anyone, just go into our chat room.
Michael Saylor. And then you can see my screen. Yes, you can. Okay, here we go.
You know, nobody ever said, hey, only put the kids on the school bus that you don't need me to return. I'll only buy a ticket on my airplane if you don't need to reach the destination.
I want to record.
Engineers of the world don't say, hey, don't.
Sorry, say it again.
Restarted. I'm going to hit record.
Okay, I'll restart it. Sorry, it's just when I'm hearing the stuff in my ears, I can't actually hear you speaking. I hear that you're speaking. I just don't hear the words. Okay, so you're gonna hit record.
This is quite complicated.
This meeting is being recorded.
Oh my God,
Welcome
it's been recorded.
To today's Zoom call, everybody. We're going to do a brief overview of the presentation on Harvest. And I want to give you a brief introduction from Michael Saylor, because he's like the mentor. He knows Bitcoin, and that way we can have a good introduction into Bitcoin and what's going on. And then
I think I've got
a brief overview.
I think I've got this guy's phone number.
Comments at the end, and then we'll take some questions. All right. So off we go.
You know, nobody ever said, hey, only put the kids on the school bus that you don't need me to return. I'll only buy a ticket on my airplane if you don't need to reach the destination. The engineers of the world don't say, hey, don't drive across my bridge if you really need to reach the other side. And so what I say is only buy Bitcoin with the money you can't afford to lose. I'm not going to equivocate. You shouldn't equivocate. People that equivocate don't understand Bitcoin. They still don't get the idea of perfect money. We didn't invest in it because we wanted to take a risk. We invested it out of disgust with the world that forces us to take risk with everything else, where the risks are stacked against us and undisclosed. Yeah. You know, nobody ever said
that's really cool. Where this
that's amazing.
It's not that it's really cool, but it's really true. It's where it's stacked against us and the risks are undisclosed. And this is really important. Like, why are we talking about Bitcoin? Why are we talking about the new money system? Is because it's the wave of the future. Okay, here, let me share one more thing, and then Marcos will do an overview, which is a good one. I like this one. Let's do that one.
Oh, we're getting there, guys. I'm just trying to do some homework in the meantime. All right.
I ask you, what do you own in your life that you think your family will still have intact that will be valuable 300 years from now? What would that be? Because there's no conventional thing. There's no company that's going to last 300 years, right? They might not live in New Zealand 300 years from now. I could give you 10,000 acres in Auckland. And the issue is, so can you take it with you when the government changes and they decide to seize the assets of people with blue eyes, right? Because it happens. If you look at the history of the 20th century and you're like, what country didn't seize the assets of somebody over 100 years? You had one country, the United States, that won every war, and yet that country's currency lost 99.9% of its value against scarce assets. That's the winner. The winner gives you 0.1% of your wealth. The rest is all just anxiety-inducing counterparty risk.
Okay.
Oh, wow. That's
So,
amazing. That was very
brings us
inspirational, wasn't it?
into what is Bitcoin? Why is it so important? Did you want to address that, Marcos, or should I keep on talking to people?
There were some people messaging me here, something very important. So just quickly repeat that.
What, they were broadcasting live?
Just questioned if you wanted to respond to what Michael Saylor has spoken about money and spoken about Bitcoin.
This meeting is being recorded.
Or I can.
Michael Saylor, I really respect him. You know, he owned a company, or he actually still owns a company by MicroStrategy, and now it's actually called Strategy. And that's how he balanced out his, you know, their balance sheet is they used Bitcoin. He used Bitcoin.
Yeah, you can't turn your
You got to
camera on.
watch a lot of videos on YouTube. He explains in detail. But the guy is very reputable, and I think he's collected like more Bitcoin personally than anyone in the world, as far as I understand. So yeah, he just listened to Michael Saylor. He's really understands the future of Bitcoin. He understands the technology, and you know, people who listen to him or with the Bitcoin, they do much better with their businesses. So that's basically what he did. He just transferred everything to Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is the balance sheet now for all you know, his companies and his businesses.
Well, I agree with that. You know what? I'm going to pull up another video and explain what is Bitcoin.
Oh, wow.
And why it's important. So let's do that. Sorry, I keep on pushing you off. I do want to pull you up. I do, but I want to kind of give
just use one of the
an
names if you want to come
first,
in here,
so that they understand what he's talking about Bitcoin. Well, why would Michael Saylor do that with Bitcoin? Well, this is why. So let me pull that up.
You can't make up this type of shit, can you?
I'm going to share that one. There we go. All right. So this is the future of money and why. Let's have a look at this.
Imagine sending money to anyone, anywhere, instantly, without a bank. This is Bitcoin,
Hey, look, we'll get rid of the music. Imagine sending money to anybody without Bitcoin to a bank. Anyone. Isn't that exciting? So I'll just mute that video out. Now, this is quite extraordinary here. I can't believe that we actually got ourselves in this meeting. It's just absolutely mayhem. But if you want to join us, you're more than welcome. I'm still trying to play catch up from the last meeting I did, and I just want to finish that off. But we were in a meeting of a new scam that hasn't even got a website yet, and that was quite exciting. But I've turned the sound off this one, so you can listen to me for a wee bit. We've got videos on both these guys. They've been featured in Behind MLM, which is always quite exciting. But there are a bunch of nobodies, washed up scammers who've got no future. And obviously, I've got his phone number. Oh, I must ring him. I must do that in a second. 1 minute, please, caller. But yeah, that would be a laugh because he did mention I had his phone number. So I might as well make sure I bring that up, which would be quite okay. But anyway, give me a second or two. I'm just finishing off some other stuff before we get carried away. Layers, bring to the front, and we'll put that one up there. Right, and hopefully that video will be over in a wee bit. You can see the bar across the bottom, so it shouldn't be too much longer. And we should be laughing. All right, I'm just going to update the thumbnail for this video that you're watching because I can. And I've done that. It's multitasking, you know. No time to do editing afterwards.
That is so true.
Here we go.
This is the wave of the future. This is where Bitcoin is going, and this is why it's so important, why we're talking about it. But I want to talk about the mining process
right,
first.
So I need to find
that way we'll tie it all
Caleb?
together. We'll talk about mining right now, and then
marketers,
Marcos talk about our company, how we're taking advantage of mining.
How come I've got his phone number
and using that to our benefit?
You know, got Marcus's phone number. I must have had it and not put it in my records. Isn't that clever? Oh, there it is. Found it. Okay. So Caleb is a country code. I didn't know he was. Oh no, full name Rib Country. I must have him on my phone somewhere because he's got. He uses a different name, Caleb. This would be another musical one. So he uses a different name. His name is actually. This is his name. Would you believe? How about that for a name? That's his real name, and then he changed it I don't know, for whatever reason. I'm going to see if I've got him on my phone contacts, because I'm sure I've got this guy's phone number or whatever. But if anyone's got their phone number, let me know. I think Ron Kemp. Doesn't make sense. I'll find him. I'll find him. Marcos. Marcos name. I'm not sure if this rings a bell. Copy phone number. Oh, what's happening here? No. Too much going on. Cut and paste. I'll put a 1 in front of it.
All right. That was super cool. This is all really important stuff. If you guys didn't quite understand what it was, go back and listen. It's not a problem. And we'll explain a little bit more as we go. Okay, Marcos, go ahead and tell us about how this is all tying together now.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so just a moment. I'm getting some documents ready here.
Are you really?
All righty.
That sounds exciting. Marcos, let's see if we can find...
Just bear with me one moment here.
Caleb. If I've called him before, I've obviously got the phone number, right?
All right, let me share my screen.
What, Kalos? No.
All right, quick disclaimer, everybody.
Oh, read that, everyone. Means a lot.
I'm not your financial advisor. Nobody here is your financial advisor. There's a risk in cryptos and or platforms. There's no guarantees. Results may vary. Nothing you see or hear is to be considered an investment or investment advice.
Oh, so why are you talking for?
This is for educational purposes only. You are simply purchasing physical or digital products with cryptos intended to give rewards from gains. Never deposit more than you can afford to risk. Percentages of any kind are subject to change depending on market conditions or other factors. All promotions of these Bitcoin and or crypto related services are being done outside of the United States or Canada. All videos, webinars, and promotional materials are for affiliate marketing, not intended to target citizens in the United States or Canada, or where network marketing or cryptocurrency or software devices are software generating income is not compliant, and you must check with local rules before joining cryptocurrency platforms of all types. It's your responsibility. Remember, you are an adult. Okay, so let's jump right into it, folks.
You're an adult.
We are going to share a presentation here. This is a breakdown or a simple summary of BitHarvest, and I just created an updated one based on new information, guys. So if any of you want if any of you want this PDF document, I will send the resource page. We have a resource page. It's just a Telegram channel where you can access all of these different documents inside of this resource port, BitHarvest resource portal. All right, so let's jump right into it, folks, and let's have some fun. Okay, so I'm going to go into read mode here. Okay, so harvest Bitcoins like a boss and turbocharge Bitcoin mining with this little USB bit booster, okay, bit booster device that has been producing approximately, to date, approximately 100 to 250 in BTC per month nonstop. You can also visit the high-tech server farms and headquarters and verify your devices in action. So I've been to Kuala Lumpur and I've seen these devices in action. I've seen them working. It's pretty remarkable to see them. In fact, let me show you a little box right here. These are the bit booster devices. Okay, they've got two models. One model is the AI 70 Pro. This is the one that we're actually utilizing right now. It's the one we're working. They have a new model coming out, which is not going to replace the old model, which is going to be a second optional one for people who want some faster hash. It's a little bit more pricey, but it's faster hash that's going to be mining Bitcoin constantly at that faster hash to infinity as long as that device is working. All right, folks? So we're going to learn more about as we go. So that little picture right there on the right, that is a picture of the AI 80 Pro, which is the new one. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this changes everything. Welcome to just what might be the biggest game changer in the Bitcoin and crypto industry.
So I must have got his phone number right one day.
Our USB Bitcoin Bit Booster technology device is a product-based game changer you've been waiting for. Step into the future with this groundbreaking technology that is revolutionizing the crypto industry. Imagine owning these little Bitcoin ATM machines and
Now,
getting
somebody
Bitcoin
who spent
daily in your
$1,000
wallets,
on one of
don't
those
miss
good
your
boosters
chance
said
to
they've
be
made
among the
32
first to own
cents
this
so
cutting
far.
edge corporate driven innovation. Get ready to witness history in the making. Join us in our Bitcoin movement as we unveil the world's only BitBooster device, a first of its kind to hit the international market, making us truly the king in passive Bitcoin technology. So we are talking about a very, very incredible company here that is changing people's lives. We're talking about a little booster device that is
This meeting is being
mining
recorded.
Bitcoin, and it's working very closely with the different mining operations out there, the different companies out there, different mining farms out there that they work together, and they're able to form different partnerships with different mining farms
So as soon as you
throughout
put
the
your hand up,
world.
they kick
And
you
these
out.
bit boosters work with all the different mining machines that are working out there by providing Bitcoin mining acceleration. So what are the personal risk assessment? Okay, I give it a personal low to medium. Because there's always a risk. There's crypto platforms out there that are always higher risk, but we feel that this one is on the low to medium side because we're dealing with actual devices and the blockchain and actual mining here. And we're not talking about some expiration where they give you these high returns and then they cap it off and then you've got to reinvest.
This meeting is being
It's not like
recorded.
that. This is a little machine that plugs in, it gets to work for you, and starts mining Bitcoin day in and day out. It's raw Bitcoin. So we're talking about what makes BitHarvest a massive game changer. It's a breakthrough USB Bitcoin mining booster device that has been producing approximately 3 to 10 in BTC per day, or let's just say 100 to 250 plus per month to date. Now, why am I giving such incredible ranges here? Okay, the reason I give these ranges is because Bitcoin is always going up and down. And not only is it going up and down, but mining difficulty is constantly changing. Sometimes mining difficulty goes up, sometimes it goes down.
I'm going to buy
and
one of
sometimes
these
the markets affect everything as well, and the price of Bitcoin. So there's a lot of different factors that vary with this. You might be looking on your back office screen, for example, and you might be seeing that you're earning around $3 a day, and it's not going very higher. But the problem people are not factoring in is that Bitcoin might change after a while. It might change. Bitcoin might change in its price after a while. So that Bitcoin that you mined, as the price goes up, so the amount that you withdrew from your bit boosters mining Bitcoin also go up. For example, there was a long time ago when I had been collecting bit boosters little by little, and I kept growing. And finally, I had accumulated slowly but surely around $23,000 in Bitcoin. And I thought to myself, wow, that's pretty good. So after several months of Bitcoin mining, I withdrew about $23,000 in Bitcoin mining that I withdrew. And once I had that, I was really excited. But then many months had gone by after that, and I had forgotten that the price of Bitcoin had gone up from that time that I withdrew and the time that I had started to remember about it. And I decided, I'm curious, I'm going to go to that particular transaction of withdrawal of my 23,000 and see what the value of it is today. And I looked it up, and I was shocked. Sure enough, that value of my Bitcoin was now around 44,000, somewhere around there. And I was like, wow. So basically, technically speaking, I didn't withdraw 23,000. Technically speaking, I withdrew 44,000 because the Bitcoin price had gone up. And so that's how you have to look at BitHarvest. You can't be going, you can't be going, or Bitcoin mining in general. You can't be going by the amount of Bitcoin that you're mining daily, but you have to look at the long term here, because you're talking about digital gold. You're talking about the greatest performing asset class that has ever existed on the planet. And Bitcoin has outperformed every single asset class on the planet, including gold.
So let's have a look
guys,
and see how many
we're
people
talking about the most powerful asset class in the world, which is Bitcoin. And that's what these bit boosters are mining through Bitcoin mining acceleration with their partnerships.
Bullshit, don't we?
They're joined working together as they work together as a team with the bit boosters and the mining farms together. They're working together. So these are average numbers that we are achieving, and these numbers are not guaranteed. Okay, but we are producing them so
Average
much,
numbers.
this much to date. Okay, it could be a different amount next month and the month after. So guys,
Oh, so they
remember
know
that as
that
we
they're
go.
not
But what
working
matters
and
is you're
delivering.
collecting newly raw mined Bitcoin. I want you to think about when you go
You mean like grains of
mining
sand
for
in the
gold.
ocean,
Has that
Mr.
gold
Caleb?
been traded on the market before? Has that gold ever been used before? No, that gold has never been used before because it's just fresh right out of the earth, right out of the tunnels. Same with Bitcoin. There's only 21 million Bitcoins to mine in the world, and they say that the last Bitcoin will be mined in 2036. So we still have some time, but before then, we want to mine as much Bitcoin as we possibly can. We want to get our hands on as much Bitcoin as we can. And so even if you're collecting even $1 a day, just consistently with little devices that just never expire, I mean, everything has an expiration date to it. Everything gets old and breaks down. But technically speaking, if you're thinking about it, as long as these devices are working, you're going to continue to earn that Bitcoin over and over and over again. Now let's jump into, so it's going to print Bitcoin passively 7 days a week. Another thing is companies, there's a lot of companies out there that do 5 days a week. That's okay. I love companies like that too. They print they're paying you 5 days a week, and then it goes to the company. But with this, we're not dealing with trading, we're dealing with mining. And so mining never sleeps. And so this Bitcoin is coming to you 7 days a week, not 5 days a week. So you got to factor all that in when you're doing your math and your equations. We're talking about a 5-year warranty per device, and each one comes with a unique serial number with invoice. So they email that to you, and you purchase your device and you get the 5-year warranty. People have asked questions about this. What happens when the 5-year warranty is up? Well, first of all, your device could last a lot longer than 5 years. We don't know. But that's just how much is covered in case something happens to it within the 5 years, and they would simply replace it for free. Let's assume that something happens to your bit booster after the 5-year warranty is up. Well, you're going to have more than enough Bitcoin to buy another one. Don't you worry. And still be way in profit. If you do the math, that one little booster will produce way more than 1,000 in Bitcoin. Currently under the amount that it's mining. Okay, so Bitcoin, it boosts Bitcoin mining passively while you sleep. So that's something very important. It's not something that you have to be actively coming into your back office and clicking some buttons to make sure that it's mining. You don't have to be sitting at your screen making sure you take the perfect trade or executing a certain mine or anything like that. As long as they're plugged in at the server farms, they are working for you day in and day out. In fact, this is what these little bit boosters were born to do. These USB devices, they were born to mine Bitcoin day in and day out. And even if you tell them not to, they're still going to keep mining no matter what. That's what they were designed to do. So they never get tired. Isn't that exciting? These robots, they just never get tired. It's basically AI software that works inside of these bit boosters. Each booster device has software that utilizes hash aggregation.
That's right, folks. Step right up. Oh, I got removed. I was trying to go in there as Caleb's iPad. So that he's actively trying to police the room, which is a bit of a laugh. I'm surprised they haven't locked the room yet. We recommend. Oh, have you got sound?
you get your invoice and you earn daily Bitcoins on that booster. However, the company came up with a really brilliant plan based on a lot of feedback from the people. And that was to come up with what's called shares. And each one of these shares are $100. Okay, it might be $150 for the new booster. So let's just stick with the $100 as an example for now. So you can come in with $100. What does that mean? It just simply means that you are sharing with someone else a booster. You're sharing with someone else. So, they've got boosters plugged in and the slots get filled in. And now once you've purchased 10 shares, it's equivalent to one booster. It'll show as 1.0 in the back office. If you have one share, it's going to show as 0.1.
And people just want to
two shares, 0.2. But once you have 10 shares purchased, then it's equivalent to one booster. Now, the reason we do it this way is because there's a lot of people in a lot of countries out there that just cannot afford a full booster, but they can at least get their foot in the door and start with one share, and then they can slowly add another share until they've worked themselves up to a full booster. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so once you have that, and you can even buy one booster plus 5 shares. Let's say if you've got 15, that's equivalent to 15 shares. You can just do different math combinations there. But this, you're just simply sharing a slot with someone else, slots with someone else who actually has bought part of a booster. And you're going to get 1/10 of the daily earnings. 1/10 of the daily earnings per share. Okay, so let's keep going. Whatever that is during the day. Our proprietary software utilizes the internet with our partner mining farms in Texas, Ethiopia, and Cambodia. Okay, so far, our company that we know of has partnerships with different mining farms that are located in Texas, located in Ethiopia, and located in Cambodia. Please try to remember, folks, that these mining farms that are out there are not BitHarvest. One more time, these mining farms that are out there are not BitHarvest. They're just different companies that we are servicing. Okay, they are not offering services to people in certain country, in every country. Okay, they're doing stuff for themselves, and they're benefiting. They're benefiting from us. We are boosting their mining operations. Okay. So what are we doing?
Even though
we're not offering services to anybody. We are simply providing bit boosters for them. Okay, not the people, but just for the actual mining farms. And we come out with the dough. We come out with the dough. We get the bit booster. We come up with the upfront cost with the bit booster, and then we're not only helping BitHarvest, but we're helping the mining farms as well.
There it goes. Are you really? I don't think so, Tim. And do you get paid commissions for referring people, mate? Oh, right. Oops.
Works. I'm not an expert at it, but I see the concept and understanding based on all the research that I've done. Okay, you can visit the offices and heavily secured and guarded server farms in Kuala Lumpur.
Oh, yeah, Kuala Lumpur. Who the hell
they've actually had security guards there, which is pretty cool. Really? I mean, not always, but sometimes. Plus, you can meet the corporate management team. So, yep, we've been to these offices. We've seen the servers. We've seen our bit boosters, and we plug them, pull them out, and plug them back in, and they activate and deactivate in our back offices. Wow. We have so many videos. Excuse me. We have so many videos that actually talk about this and share this and explain all this, and you can see us there at the headquarters,
like going to the Muppet
we're
Show,
taking,
really?
We're walking around the different server farms, and there's a lot of expensive equipment, and they're opening up new buildings and buying new buildings where they're actually adding more space, and they're installing more bit boosters.
Wow.
They have like one right now with AI 70s, and they're around somewhere
show us a video,
around,
and then that'll make it really interesting.
Like 40,000 bit boosters, and they're opening up more now, and they're going to be adding thousands and thousands of
Thousands
the
and
new
thousands
AI-80
and
as
hundreds
well.
of thousands.
In addition, and it's
Timmy,
they're not one's
my
not going
dog's
to
coming
replace
along.
the other. Okay, they're going to be working side by side. There's some people that might think, well, maybe I should sit around and wait for the AI-80 to come out before I get in. No, get in now with the AI-70, and then you can take those earnings
So they've got a
that you're
4-page
making
cease and
from your
desist letter
AI-70
about
and put
BitHarvest.
them toward an AI-80 as well, and you can keep growing like that. So guys, they're both great, and they are still going to be sold right alongside the AI-80. Okay, so
Can we ask
watch
some
the
questions
Bit
today?
Boosters in full action on the blockchain at server farm location or on screen. We've seen that. I've seen the screens and I've seen them working with the IP addresses where the mining is actually coming from. It's just pretty remarkable.
Wow.
You can also verify the transactions directly from the mining pools. Powerful and progressive marketing plan, guys. And yes, we can, we've verified it. We can actually verify that the actual withdrawals are coming from the mining pools. It's pretty exciting because there are videos that actually show you step by step on how to show that they have like 2 different kinds of mining pools. And there's one that is the via BTC mining pool, and the other mining pool, I don't remember the name, but there's another mining pool as well. And these are the global mining pools where mining is actually being conducted on the blockchain. We have a powerful and progressive marketing plan. Guys, it's really amazing. This is a unilevel referral and ranking income. It uses a sunflower style. It's a sunflower style of a unilevel. It's very unique, and it requires teamwork, where you help your people rank up, and when you help your people rank up, you rank up, okay? It's not just pure volume based. Yes, you can do volume based and bring in volume, but if you want to rank up, you've got to pick 2 good, solid key teammates that help work with them and grow. And this keeps the company sustainable and very long term.
Okay.
Exciting. One of the most lucrative and rewarding compensation plans we've ever seen, folks. This is amazing. So get paid in both Bitcoin and USDT, and soon optional BTH. Okay. The reason I say BTH is because they will be adding another secondary mining chain where you will be mining BitHarvest coins. They're called BTH tokens, and many of you don't know, but that token is actually, actually in the process of part of all the transactions that are taking place, because every time you buy a bit booster, every single time you buy a bit booster, guys.
Yeah. Tell us all.
You get an empty box. You actually 10% of it goes toward BTH, and you spend that BTH, and so it's burning, and it's contributing to the network, and it will soon be able to be mined. Which is very exciting. And it's not going to be mined in place of Bitcoin, but in addition to Bitcoin. Okay. So you'll be earning the Bitcoin at the same amount that you are, plus now it'll also be mining BTH on the side as well, which is exciting. And that BitHarvest, Bitcoin or that BitHarvest token is actually something that you can actually swap on their exchange into USDT or Bitcoin as well, which is pretty nifty. So as Bitcoin goes up, your income goes up, folks. That's another exciting thing. People have to look at this from the lens of Bitcoin. You're talking about Bitcoin that you're mining, and then that Bitcoin that you're mining, when it goes up in value over the next several months and years, it's going to make your mining was way more profitable than you ever imagined.
Wow.
But it's just constant. You don't have time to sit there and make a profit all the time. You're busy with your kids. You're busy with your fiance or your spouse. You're busy
with got a fiance.
Life in general.
She loves
living
him.
life. And you don't have time to sit there in front of the computer taking trades all day.
No.
And so you want to be able to go to sleep at night knowing that you've got some passive rewards coming in and day out with this incredible
passive income.
little
you give
booster.
them the money and it just creates passive income.
So finally, a real product-based and corporate-driven company manufacturing an income-producing asset That is not based on any securities investment ROI.
Yep.
This is
This is
actual
the
a physical
ideal-
product that you are actually
just the
purchasing, and it
ideal
gets to work for
investment
you, and it grows. That's what's amazing about this.
This
We're
is
talking
amazing.
about real physical product
real
here
stuff
that
here.
you're purchasing, and it's growing.
Don't worry,
and
ladies
you're
and
not
gentlemen, I don't need to
liable
sell it to you.
it's not liable to become
No.
what's considered a securities investment ROI, because it's not an ROI. There's no return on investment. You're
Okay.
purchasing a product, and that product gets to work for you and
Great.
grows your crypto.
Oh,
All right.
right.
So they're not taking any
Well, call me
money,
stupid.
and
I
they're
thought
not
it
doing
sounded
any
like a
trading. This is not the way
scam.
it works.
Okay.
All right. So
Take
it's
his word
designed to
for
be
it.
simple, easy, duplicatable,
Convicted
and
scammer
profitable,
talking.
along with outstanding company and team support. So guys,
Team
that's about
support, how
it
do you
right
contact
here.
them?
And here is the disclaimer again. We always put the disclaimer to be on the safe side.
So you know
we
you ain't got a shit show
are
in hell
just so excited
once it goes
about
pear-shaped.
the future of BitHarvest. All right. Now this is just a breakdown, a summary. I have this PDF that you guys
have it
can
tattooed on my back.
access. I'll send the link so you guys can all access these documents. Guys, just remember, BitHarvest is one of the most remarkable companies that we've run into so far. We're excited. We cannot predict the future with anything, but we love what we see so far, and many people are happy.
Happy people.
In fact, just
have
about
you got some
all
testimonials from people that
all
are
my people have not only
that you claim
broken even, but they've made a profit,
and where's
which
the
is
money
amazing.
coming from?
And people are just and BitHarvest has never experienced a single withdrawal problem over the last year, not a single one. And we're growing at a steady rate. There's companies that just explode and they grow too fast. BitHarvest has grown always at a very steady rate. Okay, it's just really amazing.
It's really amazing.
I really love the direction that we're going. There's a big event coming up in Macau, China. There's many events coming up, even in the Maldives. I mean, they've got their whole roadmap just mapped out.
Did it?
You know, you guys got to check on this roadmap. It's just amazing. Okay, so let me I think that's it.
Okay, finished.
Walter,
done?
I'm done for now, but I'll hand it back to you.
All right. Thank you so much. That was great. Okay, so I'm just going to add some little more information
some more
to what we're
flair
doing here.
Yep.
So you guys go, well, okay, you guys talked about Bitcoin, you talked about mining, but I don't quite understand how it works.
Didn't talk about
So
fridges,
let me
cans of beer.
briefly show you what we're talking about. That way you guys can understand
a
little bit better. Stupid. Okay, just different perspective. All right.
Okay.
So here is, and I'll let you guys run the
numbers.
Okay, so this is actual mining. This is what's going on the network right now.
That looks a pretty picture.
So all of these little blocks falling are bits of Bitcoin that's moving from place A to place B. Okay, so as an example, here, let's look at this one. $5.79 million. $1 million. $3.59 million. This teeny weeny little one right here. $644. Okay, so these are all little bits of Bitcoin that are moving from one place to another. And the mining, as we already talked about, the miner,
and it's real. Don't you worry about it. It's not real. Take my word for it.
Computational problem. He gets to post that in this block right here. And what happens is this block right here, every 10 minutes, it's then released. And so it's released into the mining pool.
Right.
And what happens is the miner who contributed, he gets to get the earnings off of that.
Just kind of like a sham, the whole thing anyway.
The amount of CPU process that he contributed.
I mean, it's only worth the perceived value of Bitcoin, isn't it?
What he gets back from the actual.
We don't understand it yet.
Every 10 minutes of the block that's being released. Okay.
What block?
So that's how the mining works, so that you kind of understand what's going on.
Me in charge in here
and the way we work. Let me pull up a mining machine.
Okay. Oh, here we go. This is the proof.
See what I'm doing. That'd be super great, eh? Yeah.
Super great. Keep the tempo going.
There we go. So with our machine,
with our machine, we're going to show you.
There we go. That's the one I want. With our machine, what it does is it does the detecting on the network.
No shit.
It basically, you got one booster, and it services, let's say, 10 computers that are miners. Okay. And what it does is it grabs the information off the network. Boom. And it supplies it, feeds it to this miner. Okay. Next job that needs to get done, feeds it to that miner. Next job that needs to get done, feeds it to that miner. Okay. And so it keeps the miners working efficiently because they just simply go from job to job to job to job. Next thing that is important
job to job
is
to job
the booster throws out the garbage information. So for example, if there's a job that's being worked on,
Yep,
it
got it.
doesn't pick that job up because the second computer that resolves the question doesn't get paid. It just simply posts a confirmation.
That's how it
And so
works.
that is how the
And
booster
everything
is
you've
being
been
more
promoting
efficient
up to this
is because
date
it takes the
hasn't been a
information
scam?
and goes,
Oh, it has
hey,
been a scam.
you get this job done first.
Okay.
You get this job done.
Okay.
You get that job done.
Okay.
And those jobs that are already being worked on
Okay.
or already posted, there's no reason to pick those up. And so it tosses out that information. So it's because it's of no use.
So toss it.
That's just a little bit of background information on that.
Wow.
Let me
that's
go
exciting.
into here and we will look
I'm
at
sure
my
I've got
friend,
somebody's phone
and
number
he
here.
is in the mining in the
Any of my vendors give me
in
phone
Kuala
numbers?
Lumpur, in the office there, and we'll show.
Oh,
what
there he is. This is
in
proof
his
that
back
Jan
office, when you
Gregory,
disconnect
the man that's been
the
fined
booster from the
by
server,
the state
what
of
happens
Alberta,
on
I think
our account, because it
135,000,
disconnects from the network. So
145,000
let's just
Canadian
continue
dollars
watching him just for a moment.
because he's
Hi everybody,
been
Jan
promoting
Gregory here.
illegal
Got my guys
securities.
here. Oleg and Alex and Daniel here. This is
Hi,
our
Daniel.
team from Europe, and we are now inside the Bit Harvest data center here located in Malaysia.
Now what have we got?
And we've
Mio.
got my account here open in my phone, my back office, and we've got my boosters running here.
Where is he?
Okay, and we're going to go and show these guys my actual booster being unplugged from the data center here.
Wow, okay.
And my booster number has a serial number on it, like all do, and this is serial number 3813. You can see where my finger is
Yep,
there.
so it's real.
3813, okay? And this booster was back in April of last year, so it's OG in this data center.
Walter.
And so we got to go up to the booster box here.
All
and
right.
Des is going to unplug it. Go ahead.
Walter.
So you guys look on the screen
And
over
right
there
now,
already.
You can see
Walter.
here that we're 10 active, and there it is. 1 deactivated, right there, inactive, okay? So 9.5 are active now, and we just unplugged 1, so we have 1 inactive device. And then we can hold it here. You can see the serial number is 013. And we'll just go back up.
I got you.
You can help
I
us.
got you.
013.
I got you.
3813 right there. 3813.
Yeah. Is that the same? Is that the same as the phone as well?
Oh yeah.
3813.
And you can see it's inactive.
It's on my
right over
phone.
there too.
That's right. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
So this is my booster. I bought this one. I bought this one almost a year ago. It's been plugged in here for now running almost a year. And you can see that I have 1 inactive device. So now
Okay, and how much money have you made, Jan?
Plug it back into the system. I'm losing money right now.
Ready?
Hurry up.
Looking for it.
Copy.
There we go.
Done. And
Is
then
it back up?
There it is. 10.5 active. No more inactive ones. And we're back up to full power again.
Greg.
So right there, you guys have seen the booster is
Yeah, that's Greg.
actually in my account.
2 Gs.
Actually
Okay.
in the data center. Plugged it in, unplugged it, plugged it back in, full power. It's live. There it is, family. Now you know.
Oh, it's blocked me.
3813.
That is super cool. Okay. This is how
It's
important
a
this is
mole.
because we've got a live machine that connects to the network, that the Bitcoin comes from the network and is put into the mining pool. An important point. The only way you can get money out of the mining pool is by being connected to a server that put it there to begin with. So this is fresh, brand spanking new Bitcoin that's put into the mining pool.
See what you're doing with it.
And we're pulling it out. So let me pull you up another video.
Oh,
now, the reason why
another
we
video.
have no problems making withdrawals on the system is because we're withdrawn directly from the mining pool.
I see. Yes.
And so this is how we can track the
when the withdrawal have completed.
so this is how we can track having your Bitcoin that you pull out. This is how you can go and verify that your money that you received came from the mining pool. So just browse to link, not here, at this, and you will be able to, I'll give you guys the links afterwards, okay? Just browse to this, and then you'll be able to track your information. So this is how you do it.
You may verify the transaction on chain.
Okay.
Surf oaklink.com. Paste your BTC wallet address. Click on the TX ID, which is transaction ID. Verify the date. It was received on March 14th, 2024 at 17 hours, 27 minutes, and 55 seconds. Note the block height as 834644. Then, continue scrolling down, then click on the sender address, BC1Q4LM, which sent 0.5 BTC. This is identified as the mining pool wallet. By scrolling further, you can verify the input is from Via BTC, the mining pool company. That's it. You have learned how to successfully verify that your BTC income is the output from Via BTC, the mining pool company.
Okay.
When the withdrawal
this is how you can tell that we're not a Ponzi scheme.
Okay.
We're not a scam.
Okay.
It's because the blockchain
Can't lie, but it can be manipulated. And that's what you guys
Bitcoin
do.
transactions that go on, and you can see where they're coming from. And this Bitcoin that you receive comes from the mining pool. And so you track all the way back, you can see where it's coming from. And so that's how you know that we're not a scam, that it's the real thing, because we're pulling our money from there. And so we're not robbing Peter to pay Paul, none of that crap. We're not trading, we're not
Jesus.
But we are mining. Mining's a real thing. And it's really important to understand how it is they're mining. So let's compare if we were to have, let's say, Bitcoin if you just had some Bitcoin, and let's compare that Bitcoin if you held on to it for 5 years, for whatever time, or if you bought some boosters instead with it. Okay, so let's say that you have one Bitcoin, and next year you would still have one Bitcoin. The year after that, you'd still have one Bitcoin. The year after that, okay, that's what happens. Is there, but it goes up in value, and so next year it might be $70,000 now, it might be $100,000, it might be $200,000, it might be 300, but it'll go up in price. Okay, but let's say that you instead buy 70 boosters with this one Bitcoin. Okay, what happens is the booster itself will generate for you about 1.823 Bitcoins.
Read that and see how you get on there,
okay?
Mr.
So
Walter.
that means this year
I'm sending the messages.
1.823 Bitcoins. The year after that, it creates another 1.823 Bitcoins. The year after that, another 1.823 Bitcoins. You're kind of getting the idea, right? Is the Bitcoins it's creating, but to keep it in perspective, in these same 5 years that you had one Bitcoin, you still have one Bitcoin after 5 years. If you bought boosters instead, you would have 10 Bitcoins because it's growing for you and it's earning you income. And so it pays for itself within 6 to 9 months, and then you're in the black after that. And when you're in the black, it's just gravy after that. Let's compare opening a business to running boosters. Okay, so some of us are business owners. Like I've been a business owner my entire life. I've been in IT for 40 years. Okay,
well, what a waste of a life then,
and so
isn't it? You could have done something more productive than promoting
now, let's
Ponzi
say
schemes.
that you buy a business. Let's say it's a dentist operation, for example. Okay, you have to pay for your education, you have to pay for your equipment, you pay to set that up, you pay for offices, you pay to keep the lights on, electricity, you pay for all of that stuff. Let's pretend that it only costs you $50,000. We all know it doesn't cost that much. It costs way more than that, but let's just pretend it's $50,000, okay? So you could take that $50,000, or you could buy 50 boosters instead, okay? So let's just compare and contrast. What would happen is after, the first month, you would still have all of those overhead operating costs. You'd have to keep the lights on, you have to keep, paying your employees, all that sort of stuff. Whereas the daily income from the booster is about $200 a day, about $6,000 a month, approximately. Your monthly estimated income is only about $1,000 a month on a regular $50,000 business, $12,000.
Hey, remember to hit the thumbs up on the video too, guys.
This is just a comparison.
Get this video out there
so that you're comparing apples to apples. Okay, so $50,000 to 50 boosters, because it's an engine that works for you and just generates income every single day. Like Marco said, it is it works every day, 24 hours a day. Even if you asked it to stop, it won't stop. It just keeps on pumping out Bitcoin. And that's what's so great is every day. Let's compare running real estate. Real estate's a great thing to have. I'm not saying it's bad. It's great. But let's look at it this way. If I wanted to sell that real estate right now in 1 second, what happens? How long will it take? I can't control the price of the real estate. That's number one. Or I either get the terms, conditions, or the sale price. I can't have all three. So, but if I chose, I could sell a little bit of my Bitcoin and I've got instant cash.
And how would you
And
transfer
so that's
it
why it's
back into
transportable
USDT?
anywhere
Eh?
around the world. But let's
Sounds a bit fishy to me.
$100,000 for a real estate
Well, let's
option.
fix up the fish.
I kind of need 4 or 5 of these so that I'd have a nice monthly income. Take that $100,000 and you have 100 boosters. Okay, you'd have to fix up the real estate, advertising, all that sort of stuff. Manage your tenants. If you don't have tenants in there, you're losing money. You know, I hate losing money. I hate that. Or you either put it up for
Try
sale.
that again, eh?
But your monthly cost is your monthly estimated income is about $500. Your yearly is about $6,000.
Here comes the fish.
These numbers,
See if
you
he's
know,
fixed
I've
it.
been in real estate too.
Oh, he looks a bit
going to
sick.
school and stuff.
Poor little fish.
However, if you buy 100 boosters instead, daily income about $400.
There we go.
Monthly income
Little
about
fishies.
$12,000, and yearly income is $144,000.
Thanks, fish.
You know, for me, from my perspective, gee, which is the no-brainer? Like, what's the one that I would sooner do? Okay, so have a number in your head. What number? What's a break-even point for you? Okay, what's a break-even point? Which means what I mean by that is when your bills are paid, everything is all paid. What is that number that is a comfortable number where you go, oh, I no longer have that stresses of having too much month at the end of my money. Okay, so what's that number for you? Okay, so you know that number. Okay,
yep.
Is it you know $6,000 a month? It might be. That's a good number for most people. If that's the number, you need about 50 boosters. Okay, now
$50,000.
This chart here, what this
God.
is just kind of gives you a guesstimation of what's going on. Some people, like for example, me. I'll use me as an example. My goal is to get to 50 boosters as quick as I can. Okay, I'm going to continue buying boosters. I'm going to continue
because you can buy
because
and you have
because
incentives.
I want it to grow more.
It's only
I
when you
want it to
take the
pay
money
me
out
more
it's
as it goes. And so, yes, my goal is to get to 50 boosters, but I'm still going to be buying boosters after that if they're available. But I had to start with something small. I started with 1 share, and what I did was I would take some of my earnings, buy another share, and take some out. Take some of my next time it cycled through, take some of my earnings, buy another share.
He's got 2
and take some out.
screens because I just
And
went
so
in there
I've
with the
grown
word
my
love
account,
crypto.
and I continue to grow my account, and it's paying me daily more than what my initial purchase price was. Okay, I'll repeat that. Today, it is paying me more on a daily basis passively than what the initial purchase price of my initial investment was.
Wow.
Okay. It doesn't matter where you start. You like there are people. There's one lady, she walked into the store and she goes, I want 1,000 boosters. And the next week she walked in, I want another 1,000 boosters. I want another 1,000 boosters. She has now 4,000 boosters. And
Walter is a cunt is what's on the message.
She's perfectly passive income. Okay. There's other people, they start with 10 boosters, start with 1 booster. That's okay. You start wherever you are at. You start where you're needing to start. Okay. This is the most important thing about the company right here. This is called an MSP license. Okay. So you guys write down this number 3100270260594. Okay. This is really important. Scan the QR code. What this will do is it'll take you to a website called FinCEN, and FinCEN stands for Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, Department of Treasury. Okay, so their job is to make sure that people aren't being scammed. Their job is to make sure that
did you hear his click? That was him clicking me out of the meeting. I just said you look like idiots.
Kept safe. Their job is to make sure that the companies that you're dealing with aren't scams and they aren't Ponzi schemes, that they have to document where their money comes from. Because they have to document where the money comes from.
State of California.
For money services business.
Now I'm asking them questions.
And so you could take this number, scan the QR code, and you'll see that the license is listed to us. This body is the one that's responsible for us. We are accountable to them, and this is where we get our license from.
Hash
to
ID.
Operate. And it doesn't matter where we operate. We can always operate everywhere in the world. Okay.
No, you can't. Not in the state of California.
So let's go on to
I don't think there's a password.
Would you guys like to see our CEO and he's out shopping with his credit card? Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do that one.
A CEO.
Let's pull this up.
There you go.
So this is with
Welcome,
Ronnie
Harvest Community family.
and Logan.
Greetings, everyone. This is a bottle of liquor. Today, I've come shopping with
It's
our
2 bottles of
CEO.
liquor, I hope.
But unfortunately, I don't have any Taiwanese dollars. I only have Malay dollars. What should I do? Don't worry.
Don't know. What should you do?
I have a Bit Harvest Visa card. As long as you have this card, it works anywhere, anytime.
Right. Sounds like Charlotte's all over again. Look at the screen. You watch them look over at the screen when I pop in. They've locked the meeting. He said enough. It must have been when I called them names. Sorry, Susie. Pushed them too far today. So they're thick because they think by closing the meeting, they can stop us. And I'm already in here multiple times anyway. And Caleb says, I just locked the meeting. Okay. Got it, Lotta. Just booted Joel.
Thank you. This is your liquor. Have a great trip. Goodbye.
Wow, that's fantastic. And he uses
So, dear family, as long as I have this card in hand, you can make purchases anywhere. And it's all from the earnings you receive through Bit Harvest.
He's even doing the
Need to
voiceover.
convert your
Hey,
earnings
Mark,
to
nice to
cash
see you,
to
mate.
spend, just load them into this card. And whether you're buying liquor, perfume, or anything else anywhere, you can elevate your quality of life. So, dear family, now is the time
Dear
to
family,
apply for
this
your
is
Bit
our
Harvest
card
Visa
that's
card.
backed by Visa. Again, isn't that amazing? Plastic.
I'm a Bit Harvest family.
I got Bit Harvest. And I am here, and I'm in the duty free looking at some perfume because I like smelling like a girl. Because I have small balls and they have sucked right up into my pelvis area because I am small balls guy. I have very short penis too. This is my penis card, and I give it to the lady who's now barfing, coughing up phlegm. She even has to have a mask on when serving me because she doesn't want to be filmed and she doesn't want to smell his germs. So then he uses the card, his boarding pass, and he goes, you can use your plastic card. I'll pretend it went through. And why does this prove anything, that you can use a credit card? Wouldn't you be pissed off if you went and got a card and it didn't work? And after this, he had the rubber glove search. And they took him out the back room, just like they did with Justin Michaels. And they took all my money from me, but I only had 43 cents in my wallet.
Okay.
Oh, that proves it, doesn't it?
All right, so that was Ronnie and our CEO, Logan Lee. Okay, so let me just wrap up and show you some information on here. And then we'll close off the night. So how does Ronnie get... This is Logan Lee here. This is Lenny Herlin.
I've got my hand up. Let's see if it
Lenny
works.
Herlin had the software running in his lab in Poland for 2 years before we came.
Really?
Before he got in contact with Logan Lee. And
okay.
Logan was running a hobby farm, a mining farm, and he wanted to improve it. And so
did he
sent out
just?
some feelers, and that they got in touch. And this is so a year ago they formed us, and we've received awards. We're out there in trade shows all over the place.
Okay,
and
I've got two hands
they're
up
out
now.
there talking to people. Okay, they're approachable, and this is what's important is having a CEO that's
He's got to answer one
involved
of
with the
them.
community and talking with people. Okay, he's a real guy. You know, like we're in countries all over the world, and you can be anywhere. Doesn't matter. And there's people that go to the head office every almost every day. It's open from Monday to Saturday.
Is that right?
And if you want to go to the head office, head on over. I'll be going there at the end of next month.
Okay.
And so it'll be my first time. It'll be super great.
I thought you
And
said
I'll
you'd seen
send you
these
guys some
servers,
pictures,
and now
you
it's your
guys can
first
have a look.
time.
And so this is our footprint. This is one of our data centers that we have. One of the mining farms
Yeah, we couldn't
is
find
in
that data
Texas mining
center.
farms, and the other one
Secret
is
source,
in
isn't it?
Ethiopia. And the Ethiopia one is really cool. It's
right.
it's
Well, looks
water
like
cooled. It's like
Ethiopia.
brand spanking new technology. Okay, and so we're doing that. All
Is he
right, so
photoshopped?
we've got some benchmarks. Like,
Wasn't this the
another thing,
company that had fake
we wouldn't be a scam company
images on
if
their
we
website?
have a credit card. You know, so we got a credit card, and we're also in the process of preparing to list on NASDAQ in September of 2026. And so NASDAQ, they have to have massive acumen to be able to.
In the state of California, they're just going to ignore that warning
prove their
about
books.
bid harvest.
Okay, because you can't be listed on NASDAQ without.
Well, you're not listed
being
on
a real company.
NASDAQ, are you?
Okay, so we've talked a lot about
Fruit
Bitcoin. We've
Loops.
talked about the company. We've talked about where Bitcoin going. Lots of people, experts. Kathy Woods, go have a look. See what she has to say.
Yeah, Kathy was not associated with you guys.
Michael Saylor, go listen to what these people have to say, because these are experts.
Are they talking about bid harvest?
I'm just providing you information.
Bitcoin. I think they're talking about Bitcoin. It's a bit different.
But listen to what they have to say, because they're the experts. They know what's going down.
Expert is just a drip under pressure.
This is Logan Lee right here. Okay.
Hey, Logan.
He's the CEO.
Is he?
And he's got a financial background, and that's why he knows that we need to have the MSB license. Okay. This is Lenny Herlin.
Yeah.
And,
he must have been gutted when they got featured on
background. So he's got lots of
the state of California stuff.
And so this company is a technical company.
Technical
They've got
company.
a product that they produce. Right. And we are able to make some money from that. Okay. And this is Dr. Mark Dakduk, and he's bringing in all sorts of new innovations. Our blockchain just came live at the beginning of March.
Did it just?
And pretty quick here, our Bitcoin, our BTH coin, which is just a token right now, would be
so why do you have to have your own token?
Coin,
is that so that
and
you
it'll
can
be traded
stop people
on
from
places like
withdrawing?
Binance and stuff. You guys can look at there's 4 or 5 interviews with these guys on Binance.
No,
go have a listen to them.
And we thought the first one was fake, and they really have.
Like, these are real people. Okay, they're appropriate. There's our MSB license again. This is what the back office looks like.
You've kind of seen a little. Why don't you show the state of California
video of this already? So I've already shown that.
Fun, wouldn't it?
And but we've got people, events, things going on all the time. Like Marco said, we've got an event coming up in the next couple of weeks, and they've got. You know what? Let me play this video. Where did I put this one? Because it talks about their back office.
Yeah.
Walter, while you're looking for that, if you don't mind, if I can jump in, just a couple of things. It's a debit card, not a credit card. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, big difference.
This thing off. Ain't no telling what they're doing at this point, but it's not a credit card, guys. It's a debit card. Also, we cannot say it enough. We do not mine. I know we know
you don't mine. You've got a bid booster that mines crypto on the front of a company. You don't mine.
Right there by Walter. That's what mines with BitHarvest and the partnership with the mining tokens. We do not mine. So there's no arbitrage. There's no what's the other one? Trading. None of that we do. We buy that little device. It does the work.
So it doesn't mine, or it does mine?
Not mine. Even though we might have said it tonight multiple times, just because it's part of just our speech. We just want to make sure that, especially for the new people, please don't go around saying that we're mining Bitcoin. Right. That is not what's happening here. That little device mines, not the individuals. So I just want to make sure those are key things that are picked up by people tonight. I'm sure they're hearing it from other places. If you don't mind, then they're hearing. When we mine, we just got to be careful with that language.
Okay, all right. Because you
and
can
a couple of hands went up, but
you can get sued.
I recognize one name, but the way people are copying people's names and it's coming in and disrupting calls. Danka, I know that name, but still, I don't know. It's up to you guys. I wouldn't be letting anybody speak.
So
just my 2 cents, guys. Appreciate everything.
Yeah. So let's pull up this video. Thank you there, Wendell. I appreciate your comments. It's always great to hear your voice. And we're going to look at the server room, and we're going to look at where they're.
Did they just cut one of them out?
That they just unveiled. And this is my rendition, because that way you guys can just listen away and not have to worry about reading. Okay, because one of the guys talks in Mandarin. All right, so here we go.
Sorry, guys, don't need to listen to that crap music. Hey, I'm Jimmy, and this is Cricket. We make crickets together. If you want to eat something new that's not quite meat, but kind of crunchy, come and taste our crickets. This is Big Cricket. Hi. And I'm Little Cricket. And we've been working here for 6 months. No one's paid us yet, but they have promised us that if we sit here in front of this video that we will get paid one day, because the company said to us that we're going to make lots of money. Now, there's two things that are really important when making money. First of all, you've got to look at people straight in the eye and pretend that you know what you're talking about. Now this, oops, sorry about that. So what he was trying to say is we have got bid boosters. Yo, let's show you. And behind this door, we've got all these machines. And it does look superimposed, but that's okay. We've got a green screen. This is our service. And we've got bid boosters lined up because we've been given so much money from people, because one lady was stupid enough to buy 1,000 bid boosters. That was $1 million. And then she went and bought another $1 million worth and another. So we can afford to sit these boosters up and have them all looking good. And now we've only got cardboard boxes empty. So when you go to our meetings, you'll see that all the cardboard boxes are empty because the boosters are busy doing what they don't do. So I've been contacted by a lady, and she said to us that she was complaining that she spent $1,000 on a booster and she got 32 cents. So we give back 32 cents of her $1,000. And that's why it's so good that you guys are listening to what we are saying, because we just want to sell the boosters and give commissions to Walter Mia, because he's a good guy. And he's going to come over to Malaysia and we're going to take him out for tea because he's been bringing in a lot of people to us. So if you want to come here and look at our boosters, we've all discovered that mining uses high-powered machinery, but we've come along with a pen drive and figured a way to do mining like the old-fashioned days. Remember when you could mine for Bitcoin and you could use your local laptop, but then it got too powerful and it was too hard for them to continue harvesting. So we've gone back in technology and we now tell people that you can bid using a USB drive, and it's just awesome. And there's a lot of programs out there like those fitness apps using the same technology. Danny DeHeck has even signed up for one of the platforms and so far made 42 cents just by having it installed on his web browser. And when he's not using his computer, it's off there pretending it's doing mining. It's really fantastic. But we've actually gone the extra length. We've got all these USB dongles plugged into the computer, and me and my boyfriend here, we love each other and we're going to run away with all your money. It's only a matter of time before this Ponzi scheme falls over. So don't listen to Danny DeHeck, the crypto Ponzi scheme avenger, because he's wasted 4 years of his life trying to stop people from investing in stupid investment schemes. And if you can go get effed, they said, because it's coming soon, because nothing's here. But one day, we promise you, because my dad said never to lie to anybody when you're standing in front of them. So we're going to hide behind this screen and keep telling you whatever you want to hear so you part with your USDT. And we do apologize to all the people that can't withdraw at the moment. We're going to fix that one day, but normally from the Caribbean, where we have our yacht and we go on holiday. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, give us your money. Give us $2,000, $3,000, or maybe even $4,000, and we will move that money over to our bank account. And thank you for creating our lifestyle. Of course, we're going to be rich, and you guys are going to be poor. Yep, that's quite true. I want to say goodbye to you guys. That's my boyfriend, Bob, and this is the future. So don't forget to sign up and give us your money. Bid Harvest rules. There we go. Oh, hello, Walter.
Awesome. All right, let me open up my video again. There you go. All right, so I figure that's a pretty good presentation, a nice overview of what's going down. And yeah, I don't know if I want to take questions today.
Yeah, I missed one thing also, Walter. It's the MasterCard now, not the Visa.
Yeah, it's a MasterCard.
Edit that video. So yeah. He got his hand up again, but yeah.
All right, is Marcos still here, or are we is he gone?
I want to see if they answer me. I'm all ready for it.
Well, I guess he's not here. That's okay. We'll call it a day. Danka Tucker.
They unmuted me.
Do I want to let you open up your mic? Well, I'll let you open up your mic, and if I don't like what I have to say, get out of here. So go ahead. How can I help you there, Danka?
I've been streaming this for the whole meeting, you idiots.
Okay.
So what are you going to do about it? This booster, I had somebody contact me, and a lady, it just removes me.
Well, that was super fun. Is there anybody else that has any questions? Actually, legitimate questions. For Legacy Tasha. Well, let's see. Go ahead.
Everyone in this room is an dumbass. I know.
Alrighty, so there you go. So you guys have a brief overview of what's going on, and
These people.
You know, that's the thing about scammers. I don't know.
Well, of course, the scammer. It's crazy.
How do you deal with the scammer?
Here's the two clowns.
He makes money. He makes money.
I make money. $300 a month on my
YouTube
YouTube channel. I spend 70, 80 hours a month. And that's
stop clicking on his stuff.
Is that the only thing you can do?
That's where he makes his money.
And where do you make your money from?
I know we already spoke. Go ahead. What would you like to say, Ray?
Just a quick question, because I've been asked the question.
Yeah,
you guys did a great presentation. By
did
the way.
they?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does the 70 is it gonna mine BTH as well, or is it just the 80 that's gonna mine BTH?
No, the 70 will mine BTH for sure. I know that for sure.
Okay.
The 80, my understanding is the 80, the demo version won't mine BTH, but my understanding is the 80 with the full version will mine BTH.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you.
No worries.
You guys are having fun with your scammers tonight.
Scammers.
it's like you know, but you know the thing that I don't like is it's called defamation of character, and it's illegal in
I'll show you a
most
video.
jurisdictions.
Oh, come through me in New Zealand.
How does he get away with it? Because he's defamation of character. You know what I mean?
Well, you're a fucking scammer, you dickhead.
I'm not a scammer. Marcos is not a scammer. You guys know
you
that.
are. You've got a whole history of it. That's all you guys do.
We do.
So, yeah, I'm just an IT guy giving you information, you know. So
it's almost entertaining. But not the place for
well,
the
it's incriminating too, because the state of California.
This isn't the place for the entertainment. We're
They
here.
enjoy trolling and just trying to make our lives miserable, but we don't bat an eye. We just keep forward.
No, you have to laugh at it. Just exactly what you're doing. There's no satisfaction when you just laugh.
Okay.
So, anyway, thank you guys.
You're welcome. I think this is the end of the presentation. I'm not gonna do a training today because I'm now getting tired. So, is there anything else that you'd like to add there, Marcos or Wendell?
I think I'm good. I think we just need to just work. It's a simple program. Get your boosters plugged in, get them working, and help all your people mine some Bitcoin. Just keep it simple. People don't need to know all the complexities and ins and outs of this, of how this mining operations works. They don't. Just get your account, get your boosters, share with other people, help them grow their Bitcoin, and together we all win. That's simple.
That's right. I mean, it's got to say something about a company that hasn't had a single withdrawal problem once.
But
That's
no one's
amazing.
getting any money.
I mean, I don't want to speak too soon. Maybe they will. You know.
It gets better and better.
Comes from the money pool, bud.
But the only reason people can't because it's not making any money.
I know exactly. So I just don't want to predict the future because we can't predict anything. We don't know the future about anything. But it's got a solid track record, and that's what's exciting. That's what's amazing. And we have the best opportunity. I would say BitHarvest is the best opportunity with the world of crypto that I have ever experienced in my life. So that says a lot because I've been involved in this industry, for many, many years. And so when I saw this one, and I was like, wow, this is truly unique, and truly special,
truly a scam.
Because they finally an opportunity where they offer a real product, not just a piece of plastic idea on the internet, just some fancy words about AI
to a screen.
It's not a bunch of just AI. It's like real products. And then we've actually been in the rooms, walking there, touching them, feeling them. People look up the number of their bit booster. They look them up the number, and then they actually locate the actual bit booster, and then they unplug it, and it unplugs and deactivates and
How many
activates in their
people have you
back
got that
office.
got bus
Like,
boosters?
I have
And how
never
come all
seen
your ones are
anything
in the
like
same
that in the
building?
history of network marketing and cryptocurrency. It's
What's
just
this
it's
got
the
to do with
best of
network
both
marketing?
worlds combined.
This company is the best of everything I've ever seen. Okay, I'll list you some reasons. Okay.
Okay.
Number one, not in any particular order. Our reason is there's no attrition. No, seriously, because in a normal business,
There's no proof.
You
There's
get
no
excited
mining
and you work,
farms.
and that's super great, and you put some money in, and you get some product, and you talk to a couple of friends, and after a couple of months, it's like, well, nobody's making any money. Okay, that's what happens in a regular business, and that's why people kind of get
isn't a business.
about a regular business. This one, you buy your booster, it makes you the money, and you're going, there's no attrition. Oh, and my friend, he decides to buy some more because he really likes it. And he talks to a friend and he really likes it. He talks to a friend, he really likes it. That's
What is he talking stupid for?
real business. It's real business.
This is real business.
Allowing you to, it's a one-time purchase. If you want to compound your account, compound it. Please do.
Yeah, please do, because then
you'll
it'll make the
more money in
scam
the
last
end.
longer.
But there's no requirements to. And after 5 years, the
So how would they answer
warranty
the question?
ends. That's okay. Like,
why does a lady
who gets
contact
5
me
years of
who's
warranty on
bought a
their
booster
phone
and say that she's only ever made 32 cents out of it?
So this is the best of every single business. Oh, from an IT perspective, I'll give you my perspective as an IT guy. Okay.
Okay.
I don't have to plug in the device into my computer. I don't have to worry about the electricity. I don't have to worry about my internet speed.
What,
I don't have to worry
USB
about
drive
anything.
uses
And
electricity?
I don't have to worry about my customers having difficulties or having problems. They just order a device and it works. For me as an IT guy, I'm going, wow, this is the bomb, So just wanted to share that with you. Onu, I saw that you had your
when
hand
it
up. I'm
comes
going
to
to allow you
letting
to unmute.
people
Go ahead.
admin their room.
Harvest, why were you? All right, hopefully that's actually him.
Hello. I just wanted to ask if you did mention you're going to post the video you showed about what is Bitcoin. So I didn't see it on the chat. So that's what I was asking for.
This video that I showed just today, these little 30-second videos about Bitcoin, are those ones you're talking about?
Yes. Was just want to give a summary of what is Bitcoin so that people can just, sometimes people ask what is Bitcoin, you keep on talking and then don't understand. With this video, it's just a summary of it. So somebody even a layman can understand that.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm going to be in Vancouver on Thursday. So I have no guarantee of what kind of internet we will have. I will not be able to do the presentation. So unless something gets worked out, we might not have a presentation, but I'll let you work that out, Marcos. Okay. But I won't be able to.
I think Jan will be ready by then.
Okay, perfect. And I'll ask as well. I mean, I'll try and hop on and join, but I won't be able to run the show. Guess.
No worries.
Okay. All right. So it sounds like we're gonna call it a night. I appreciate
my final word. Final word.
Yeah, yes. Sorry, I did. I want to hear your final words. Please do.
Everybody, please just watch what you're saying. Please don't hype it up. Just say what it is. Leave it at that. Be careful with the verbiage of what we're saying. That, I mean, again, we say it so much, it's like second nature. But
All
just
right,
watch
I
how
might
we're
try and get
attaching
another.
ourselves as mining and stuff like that. That's the stuff that brings these idiots. And then, however they're connected to whoever they're connected to, yeah, we don't need the headache. So just be, please, everybody listening, please be careful with your words. Just say what the machine does, not us. We're not partners with the mining fund, all that kind of stuff. Just be mindful of the words we're using. I appreciate you guys.
All right.
Super. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So final words from me is take action today. Because if you don't take action, people, okay. So here's the thing. You have no, I'm not going to take any other questions. If you don't take action, what happens is the fiat currency that you have is losing value. It's losing money. Okay. And I'll give you an example. So let's say you get 1,000 beans. Okay. 100 beans. So they give you 100 beans and call it $100. And they take out 5.
100 beans.
Next year, they give you 95 beans and they call it $100 and they take out another 5. The year after that, they give you 85 beans and they take out another 5. You get the picture. Is your money is going down in value progressively 3.5% a year. And it's worth, you can't buy what you could buy 100 years ago. It's just not that. It doesn't happen. And so if you take your time to take action, the value of your currency is going down, whereas the value of Bitcoin is going up. And so having your wealth in a vehicle that's safe and secure, transmutable, you can
They won't be
send
able
as
to
much
help
as
it.
you want to anyone.
It's just about guarantee if I put my hand up,
Anytime you
he'll
want.
answer me
If you
because
want
he
to
can't
convert
help
some
himself.
back into whatever your fiat is
Should we try
on
it?
that day,
He's just raffling about
go
nothing.
ahead. It's not a
So here
problem.
we go.
You can do that instantaneously, and you've got instant cash. So, all right, that's what I'm going to end off with. You guys have a great night. And
take care, everyone.
But well, that was quite successful, impromptu. But it does sort of show you the idiots. I mean, we told them everything was happening, so I'm going to join that channel. I don't think I'll be able to. It's probably click here for updates. Bit harvest download. Interesting thing here. I have got another screen. I'm just going to put it onto this screen over here. 1 second, please, caller. So in the past, just to go on a bit, I have actually produced a blog, and it's about Walter Meyer. Is it Meyer? And in here, it shows you the old video, which is absolutely friggin' hilarious. And then we've got the new video, which I've just done today. I've chucked that in there as well. But you can go through there and you can find his Facebook page. I actually went in there and caused so much havoc last time. I'm amazed they haven't actually tidied up the security. So I've literally had people contact me telling me that they've got boosters. They were told that it would generate $7 a day, and they could compound all the money they're making. And one lady said to me she'd only ever made 30 cents. So you can go through here and read all about Jane Gregory. I've got so much on Jane Gregory. So Jane Gregory is wanted by the state of Alberta for running scams. So I do keep all these articles. So if I go to the state of Wyoming, and where is Wyoming? No, I've got that wrong. British Security, Hypertech, Texas State, Alberta Security Commission. Right. So this is Jan, and Jan, they're in there in Jan Gregory's meeting, but this here is a document from the Alberta Security Commission. And it goes back to 2019, and it shows you that if you read through it all, that he was fined $125 plus $40,000 Canadian dollars. And if he didn't pay back the money, he would be arrested. So the Alberta Security Commission has reached out to me because in one of my videos I said I knew where Jan Gregory was, and we did, but we didn't know his actual address. We did know he's in Kuala Lumpur at the time. So he's on the run. And Jan Gregory, you were actually in the meeting of Jan Gregory. So, but if you go right through it at the bottom here, it actually tells people that if anyone is promoting anything that they're doing, they would also be in the same boat as Jan Gregory. And that's just previous shit that he's done. If you go to here, you go to my blog. If you literally go to my blog and you search for BitHarvest, you'll find this blog on my website. And down the bottom here, you can actually go to the State of California's cease and desist letter. It's a 4-page letter about BitHarvest. And those guys will be watching it now, but they won't come on live because they're too chicken. But here's so now they're trying to be very careful in crossing their T's and dotting their I's, making sure they don't say this and they don't do this and all this sort of crap. But it's just all bullshit. And you can sit here and read all about it. But here it talks about people who are promoting the scam and how they'll be just as liable for doing so. So it's quite interesting if you get involved in it. As such, but what I'll do, I'm just going to shut down the blog. I'm not going to make you read that or anything like that. And I think that was basically it. But I did actually today, we didn't know where this meeting was going to go. But if you go through here, you can see that we actually have quite a few Zoom meetings open. And you can see that we're just waiting. We're like fishing.
This meeting is being recorded.
My goodness, that was loud. So this guy here, I presume this will be Ride B&B. They're broadcasting this live on YouTube, which is sickening when you figure that out, because these are just like if you go to YouTube, I think I could open that up. You've got to ask why YouTube allows this. 29 people are watching this right now. There's a live chat room. You can click on Trade with Dakota, and this guy, I've done videos on him before. And now we can see it'll probably all be in, and they're promoting Rain B&B, which used to be Ride B&B, and I also saw another B&B. So let's just have a quick listen to this one, and let's see what they're saying.
फ्लाइट जब उड़ती है ना, तो जब दौड़ती है, तो जब फ्लाइट जब दौड़ती है उस समय में
And once again,
इतना हिना के दौड़ती
chat
है,
room
जो
shut
फ्लाइट में
down.
बैठा होगा, जब वो पैकअप लेने के समय में पूरे
Just put your
जोर
hand
से
up.
जितना उसका शक्ति है, माने आप जब बैठे हैं तो बेल्ट उल्ट बांध के बने तो आपको भी हिला देती, इतना स्पीड रन करती है, तब जाके फ्लाइट होता है. तो
Here we
सभी के
go.
पास स्किल है, जरूरत है विल पावर की, जरूरत है जुनून की, जो आपको सोने नहीं
And this is the
दे.
main
अगर आप
guy.
बाथरूम में भी बैठे हैं ना, टॉयलेट में, तो भी आप रेन भी आपके दिमाग में चल रहा है, तो सोचिए कि आप सक्सेस है यहाँ पर. इस जगह में बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. आज हम यहाँ से निकलेंगे और लोग इतने हैं, यहाँ के लोग इतने अच्छे हैं कि बोलता सर अगर आपको कुछ भी हो जाए ना, तो हम लोग सब चले जाएंगे थाना, लेके आएंगे आपको. और ऐसा हुआ भी है, ऐसा हुआ भी है. हमारे आर्यन हो जाए, एक बार फंस गए थे, कोई आ गया था, उसको किया तो सारे भीड़ इकट्ठा हो जाते लेने के लिए. नहीं सर, हम लोग पैसा नहीं दे रहे यहाँ पर. माने इस तरीके के लोग डेडिकेटेड हैं यहाँ के, वो समझ चुके हैं कि सिक्योर और अनसिक्योर क्या है. तो समझिए इस बात को, जहां आपको परमिशन नहीं दे रहा गवर्नमेंट, वहां रेन भी चल रहा है, और जोर से चल रहा है सर, बड़ी जोर से चल रहा. आग है लोगों के अंदर में, कुछ कर गुजरने की तमन्ना है. तो सभी को बोलूंगा थैंक्स फ्रेंड, थैंक यू.
So what I'll do is I'll just put this meeting on hold.
Thank you भाई, बहुत शानदार, बहुत शानदार.
Because we can't understand him anyway. We'll leave that there for a second. And we found another meeting with only 5 people in it. So let's see what they're on about. Let's have a listen.
Vamos a confirmar.
So
Guardar, ¿cierto?
we could see people's
puedes guardarla.
seed phrases.
Aquí dice que 10,000. Ahora por primera vez, aquí no tienes que hacer ya nada.
G'day, how you
Tienes
doing?
que esperar a que te lleguen tus credenciales. Pero si no hacías este paso, no te iban a llegar nunca.
Claro, porque se me pasó ese día. Yo fui el que hice esta afiliación yo solo, el día viernes, doña Consuelo, el viernes a la madrugada, como a las 11, el pago.
So let's see if I can...
No molesté a nadie y el sábado pues estaba esperando, dije, no, es fin de semana y uno se ocupa. ¿Y aquí qué más hago? ¿Nada más?
Nada, cierra, sal y esperamos a que lleguen las credenciales, esperemos que lleguen mañana. Y si llegan mañana y las configuramos.
Ok, dijo.
Right,
Listo, aquí llegó otra cosa.
Sí, bienvenida solamente.
Let's see if we can...
Pues bueno, cuando llegue yo ya sé qué es lo que hay que hacer.
Correo, el número de ID, el password que es el mismo que te llega, el Tradex Mastery y la primera opción del
Eso.
siguiente.
Entonces vamos a ayudar a doña Silvia que está ahí, que me da pena. Entonces yo dejo compartir pantalla y que ella comparta pantalla mejor.
Okay.
Gracias.
Pasó el día sábado. Estábamos esperando que le llegaran las credenciales.
Listo, entonces, ¿cómo dejo compartir?
Okay, I'm spamming the chat room.
Listo, ahora sí, dejo de compartir. Listo, dejar de compartir. Listo, ahora sí, sigue doña Silvia.
¿Cómo estás?
You dirty
Buenas
scammers.
noches.
You disgusting scammers. What are you guys doing? You're naughty people. Naughty. Get off the internet. I'm coming to get you. I know who you are. I know what you have done. And if you're thinking of escaping with people's investments, I can assure you,
Parece que tú, Silvia,
Yo soy la que tengo.
what I've said, a specific set of skills honed over a lifetime of unraveling financial decepts.
Salutations, Ponzi schemer. Be aware. The Avengers have been observing your actions. Heed this warning. You can simply cease and desist now or face the full consequences. This is your only warning. There will be no second chances. Forgiveness isn't in our vocabulary. Forgetting is not.
Sí, mira, tengo todo cerrado.
Saquen a esa persona, la agregaron al grupo de ustedes, parece.
No,
¿Y cómo llegó acá?
no
Mira,
sé cómo.
mire, yo tengo todo cerrado, vea. ¿Viste? ¿Sí ven?
No, si no era usted, era un pelotudo que estaba con micrófono y empezaba a hablar stupid, no scam, no sé qué, y empezaba,
Sí, Just más folk. ¿Quién es ese?
ya lo saqué y lo
Se
bloqueé.
nos metió el diablo. Ay, Dios
ven,
mío.
me
Se nos metió el
asustó.
diablo ahí, guau. ¿Qué mierda? ¿Quién está compartiendo pantalla? Silvita, ya, vamos, Silvita.
Sí,
¿Hasta dónde
listo.
llegaste tú?
No, pues no he llegado a nada.
Entonces, ya, pero hiciste el paso, ahora se mete con otro nombre, no dejar aceptar a nadie más. Tú
No
me
sé.
dices, Consuelito, si estamos los que estamos y somos los que
Sí,
somos.
los que estamos, los 4.
Ya, cerramos sala y
Yo
la
voy
bloqueamos.
Es que tú tienes que cerrarlo porque el enlace lo
I'm logging in with a different
mandaste
name.
tú eres el monitor de esto, tienes que
Sí, pero se lo
eliminar.
mandé a Juan Ramón solamente.
Bueno, a ver, yo voy hasta ahí, bueno.
Ya, pero esa parte, esa parte como tal,
He's locked the meeting.
Ah, me toca mandarle el
antes de
enlace.
llegar a eso, ¿hicieron el paso 3, el que no había hecho Julián?
Sí lo hice, sí.
Ya, entonces
Sí.
vamos a tu correo a ver si te llegaron tus credenciales.
Mire.
Sí, ella ya me mandó eso.
Ya, tú estás bien, ok. Entonces vamos a catchex.com. Abre un navegador web. ¿Navegador web? ¿Es el navegador web? No, esa es la aplicación.
Ya se lo envió doña Silvia. Dele clic
Listo.
ahí.
What happened? Someone stole my crypto. I plugged my
Ay,
crypto
Dios
into your
mío.
wallet and I've lost it. You guys. That gave him a fright. That was quite fun. Anyway, we'll come back and get him on another day. That's how we roll. Meeting has ended by host. We can just hit refresh on those ones normally. And they'll probably start up another meeting. That gave him a fright. Gave me a fright as well. Hopefully it didn't give you a fright, but that was good fun. All right, let's go through them. All right, I think we're just about done a day here. We've had a bit of fun doing a bit of what I call Zoom meeting popcorn. Oh, here we go. Have we got this one? What's this one? Is this English? We've got 24 people in this meeting. You can't unmute yourself. Chat room is only going to the moderators, I think. Yep. And it's probably been going for a while. And now we've got everyone's quiet. So, hey, who knows what's happening here? You can't unmute yourself. Can you take your camera off?
Okay, thank you so much. ऑल पार्टिसिपेंट को मेरा प्यार भरा नमस्कार। पुणे से मैं अपना इंट्रोडक्शन देना चाहूंगा। मेरा नाम शत्रुघ्न रावत और मैं एमपी शहडोल से बिलोंग करता हूं। दोस्तों आज का ये सेशन आपके शरीर के अंदर में एक ताजगी पैदा करेगा। आज का ये सेशन के अंदर में जितने भी यदि लोग आ गए, जिनको भी यदि आप बुला दिए, तो ये समझ लीजिए कि वो अब रुकने वाला नहीं है, क्योंकि आज का सेशन अलग हट के और खास सेशन होने वाला। तो दोस्तों सभी को इनवाइट कर लीजिए, नियर डियर पार्टनर को, आप जिनको भी चाहते हैं उनको भी इनवाइट कर लीजिए। कहने का मतलब ये है कि आज आप अपनी एक्टिविटी यदि आप दिखाते हैं, जब आप अपनी एक्टिविटी हमेशा बनाए रखेंगे तो लोग ऑटोमेटिक देखेगा कि वाकई में ये बंदा हमेशा एक्टिव रहता है। देखिए कुछ लोग अपने आप को होपलेस अंदर से पैदा करते हैं, विवश हो जाते हैं, नर्वस हो जाते हैं कि यार क्या बोलूं, क्या बताऊं। कुछ लोगों को मैंने प्लान दिया, वो आज
Look
तक
at this
नहीं
thing.
आया,
I've got this new
उससे हमें कोई
camera
फर्क नहीं
on
पड़ता।
my iPad that zoom,
आपके अंदर में
centers
क्या
the camera.
एक्टिविटी है वो फर्क पड़ता है, आप कितने एक्टिव हैं वो फर्क पड़ता है। तो आपको अपनी एक्टिविटी दिखानी पड़ेगी। लोग आए ना आए, लोगों को आप प्लान देते रहिए, लोगों को आप मीटिंग लिंक भेजते रहिए, लोगों को मीटिंग लिंक भेजते रहिए, आप ग्रुपों में मीटिंग लिंक भेजते रहिए। लोग आपके एक्टिव को देख करके बोलेगा यस इसका प्लान जरूर मुझे एक बार समझना चाहिए, और ऑटोमेटिक आपके पास वो कॉल करेगा और बोलेगा सर आप अपना प्लान एक बार मुझे बताइए। तो जिस दिन वो अपने से, क्योंकि हर इंसान आज की दुनिया में पैसे का भूखा है, हर इंसान, चाहे वो नौकरी पेशा वाला हो या तो अदरवाइज कोई भी हो, मजदूर हो या अदरवाइज प्राइवेट जॉब करने वाला हो,
Obviously, it doesn't matter
हर
if you have your
इंसान
camera
जितना
on.
कमा रहा है उससे संतुष्ट नहीं है। हर इंसान चाहता है
Should
कि
we
क्या
see how
बताऊं,
many cameras we can get on, eh?
हर इंसान चाहता है कि मैं क्या बताऊं, मुझे और बेहतर प्लेटफॉर्म मिले, मुझे और एक अलग से सिस्टम मिले, मैं अपने जॉब के साथ भी कर सकूं, मैं अपने पार्ट टाइम जो काम कर रहा हूं उसके साथ भी कर सकूं। तो हर इंसान आज पैसे का भूखा है, बस वो ये सोचता है कि हमें कोई अच्छा सा सिस्टम मिले जहां से एक पार्ट टाइम की अर्निंग भी मैं कर सकूं। बात समझ रहे हैं ना? देखिए, तो इस दुनिया में लोग अनेकों प्रकार के हैं। कुछ लोग होते हैं जो सोचते हैं, देखते हैं, फिर बाद में सोचते हैं, फिर बोलेंगे मुझे यस करना चाहिए। कुछ लोग होते हैं जो ज्यादा भूखे होते हैं जैसे, तो वो फटाफट खाने लगते हैं। कुछ लोग होते हैं जो फटाफट आए, ज्वाइनिंग लगाए, आईडी लगाए, देखे 2 4 10 दिन और वो बंदा गायब हो गया, क्योंकि उनको ज्यादा भूख था, पैसे कमाने का नहीं, सिर्फ आईडी लगाने का। आईडी लगाया, निकल गया। तो इस दुनिया में बहुत से लोग हैं जो भूखे पड़े हैं। आप अपनी एक्टिविटी को लगातार बनाए रखिए। देखिए, एक दिन आप ही अपने उस एरिया का नंबर 1 इंसान बन के खड़ा होंगे। आने वाले समय में एक दिन आप ही इस दुनिया का, आप ही उस एरिया का नंबर 1 इंसान बनने वाले हैं। लेकिन मेरे कहने का मतलब है, एक कहानी याद आ गया। 4 दोस्त थे, चारों दोस्तों ने गड्ढा खोदाई चालू कर दिया। चारों अलग अलग खुदाई कर रहे थे। अब चारों लोगों ने अलग अलग खुदाई करना तो चालू कर दिया, ठीक है। तो बात यह है कि किसी को पानी जल्दी मिलेगा, किसी को लेट मिलेगा, किसी को बाद में मिलेगा, किसी को और कुछ दिन लग जाएंगे।
Ali Majid Jangi.
यानी पानी कह लो, सोना कह लो, चांदी कह लो, हीरा कह लो, मोती कह लो, कुछ भी कह लो। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि चारों दोस्त जब खुदाई कर रहे हैं तो होता क्या है कि जब पहले वाले दोस्त को निकला सोना, उन्होंने क्योंकि लगातार खुदाई करते रह गए अपने ही गड्ढे में, तीसरे वाले को, दूसरे वाले को, चौथे वाले को नहीं निकला, तो वो क्या सोचेगा कि मैं पहले वाले गड्ढे में दोबारा चला जाऊं ताकि वहां से हमको भी सोना प्राप्त हो जाए, ताकि हमको भी सोना मिलना चालू हो जाए। ये होता है। सेम दैट उसी तरह आपके अंदर में भी है। ऐसी बात नहीं है, आप भले से एक्टिव हैं, मैं देखता हूं और जानता भी हूं, लेकिन कहने का मतलब आप अपनी एक्टिव को तो बनाए हैं
He's removed me now.
लेकिन सोच डिफरेंट
One
है।
down.
सोच आपका अलग है, नजरिया आपकी अलग है। यही वजह है कि आप आज वहीं तो वहीं और दुनिया आगे बढ़ गई। होता क्या है कि अदर कंपनियों का जैसे आप प्लान देते हैं तो अदर कंपनियों का प्लान आपके पास आता है, लुभावना प्लान आता है।
I think I've had enough of that. Just saying. All right, so let's go through down the close. It's closing these programs down. Joseph Tran didn't turn up today. Hitchcom didn't turn up. Millionaire Minds, that turned up. Michael, Promise United, which is May Summervu. Brian, he normally kicks me out. He's Spanish. I don't know what's your wealth. But these are all Marcus Davis. We found him in there the other day. A lot of these people live in Zoom like I do. Obviously, this guy, he can just do what he likes, sitting there in his la-la land. He thinks he's pretty cool. 513 people also think he's pretty cool, so that's pretty interesting, but not really.
सर, आज एक थोड़ा सा दिक्कत जैसे ग्रुप के अंदर आ रही है। नंबर 1 तो ये आ रही है, जैसे लोग जो है किसी की भी आईडी लगवा लेते हैं और ये उनका होता है कि स्टार्टिंग ही वो 300 से बताते हैं और सामने वाला 300 से ही आईडी लगाता है। उसके बाद जब हम कहते हैं भाई इस बिगिनर को खत्म करो।
Right, I did see another meeting down here. So what's this one here then? So we're live today, guys.
99 का दिखा रहा है, ये 45,198 रुपये का दिखा रहा है, ये 30,690 दिखा रहा है। देखिए यहाँ पर $1,17,366। क्या बात है। लीडर्स डेली का इनकम, ये पर डे का इनकम लेने वाले वो भी लिखा हुआ है, मिनिमम 1500 इन्वेस्टमेंट करके 1,62,777। क्या बात, ये 45, ये वन सिंगल डे का इनकम है। आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं लीडर्स यहाँ सारा चीज यहाँ पर डाल रहे हैं। 1,21,086 रुपया, 1,39,779 रुपया। आप देख सकते हैं 50,220 रुपया, ये 69,285, 1,04,718। ये देख रहे हैं 4,57,000 दोस्तों, 1,71,000, एक देख सकते हैं 16,35,000 दोस्तों। क्या बात है। तो ये बौछार लगा हुआ है
finally removed me from another meeting that I was in.
ये कतार लगा हुआ है यहाँ पर 1 लीटर में बहुत सारा प्लान आपने देखा होगा।
What have we got here?
एवरेज लोग पैसा कमाते हैं,
Gallery
कुछ
view.
भी लोग पैसा कमाता है, नीचे वाला घिसते रहता है, ऊपर वाला पैसा कमाते रहता
Here
है।
you go. Not even
ये
worth
प्लेटफॉर्म
taking those ones.
आपको अवसर देता है, अगर आप के अंदर में सीखने की ललक
You can
है,
have a photo.
आप बड़ा कुछ करना चाहते हैं, आप कर्मठ है, आप मेहनत पे बिलीव करते हैं, तो आप अपने
Sounds
अपलाइन
like he's
से
sensing the heck, really, doesn't it?
जो व्यक्ति आज से 2
Anyway,
महीना पहले
can't
आया
take
है,
your
आप
mic off.
बाद में भी आते हैं, फिर
You
भी
can't
उनसे
turn your
बड़ा
camera
इनकम
on.
आप यहाँ से कर
And you
पाएंगे,
can't
क्योंकि
chat in the chat room.
डिफरेंस मल्टी लाइन से आपको इनकम
And I
मिलता है
can't understand the
20%।
language. So we'll just get rid of that one. But core various, there you go. There's a meeting in place. Team dynamic. Now we have actually found another crew promoting that, but we didn't realize they had so many followers, which is quite interesting. So business, we're just shutting down the rest of these Zoom meetings. I'm going to go get my life back and do some work to make some real money. I'm an entrepreneur. I do lots of videos about helping people with drop shipping. That's what I do for work. There is something I did want to show you, which I'll show you on another browser once I get rid of all these meetings. I assume the meeting at the very start of this list is going to actually show that I've been kicked out. No, I haven't been kicked out. So that's quite funny, isn't it? So I'm going to say goodbye to him. That's back to the screen. We're going to go back to that screen there. And I'll see if I can find my shared screen. And then I'm going to put that back to ChatGPT. And I'd like your opinion on something, which I think is pretty cool. That didn't work, Danny. So does that work for you? Not really. Settings? That didn't work either. Finder. That didn't work either. Interesting. So if I go down to here and let's go to, I see what I've done wrong. So let's just leave that there for a second. Get rid of that. I'm going back to here and we're going to go back to TV remote. So now we're going to go down to that and that doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? Strange, isn't it? I'm going to go here. Oh, that's better. All right. So now what we thought we'd show you is something I've just been working on today. So, when you go to my website, theheck.com, and if you've been there before, you would find that blog that we just went through. That finally loaded. And down the bottom under my shoulder here, there's a little wee icon that's called Buy Me a Cup of Coffee. And if you go to buymeacupofcoffee.com/theheck, you'll find my Buy Me a Cup of Coffee website. And what I've done recently is I've updated my memberships. So you click on membership and you've got like the scam sniffer, the digital sleuth, Ponzi slayer, and then you've got the Avenger for Life. And they're 3 packages. Now, if you want a bit of a laugh, they're actually quite cool because the first one is actually Pixel, and he's a pond sniffer, helping me with information. The stealth, the person that dives in to the investigator, the slayer, well, they accompany me and help me go into Zoom meetings and do things. And then I've got Avenger for Life. And that's what we want to do. We want to have not just a supporter, you're an honorary crypto Ponzi scheme Avenger. So I've already got members. I had somebody join up for a membership the other day, and it does help pay the bills. You're fighting the good fight with the sword of truth. This one here, you're not just watching, you're part of the mission. And then you've got for those with sharp noses and small budgets. So if you want to help us, support us, feel free to join one of my membership plans. I just thought I'd show you that because I just set that up just before I went live before, and I think they look quite good. I love the images that we've picked and used. They certainly are pretty cool, especially the Avenger for Life one. I asked for a lady standing on top of a hill overlooking a city full of scams, and that's what it's like at the moment. All right. Hey, the dog's barking. I'm going to go out and tell him to shut up somehow. I don't know what I've done wrong there, but let's go back to this one here. I've lost my background picture, and I've got my screen on here. So where is my background picture gone? That is just hopeless, isn't it? So let's just have a wee look and see if I can fix it up while we're talking. We're going to go to Ecamm, and we're going to go to camera effects, and that should bring up a box, which is here. And we should be able to take out the transparency. There we go, back to normal. So it's pretty cool. But boy, sometimes things just don't go as smooth as you like. So we can blur the background. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Or we can have the real background. And then hopefully when I flip to this screen, we should have actually had
that screen should have actually been able to bring that up and bring membership up. And it doesn't work. Something's not right. I wonder if I can fix it while I'm talking to you guys. So if I go unlock, what does that unlock? That unlocks that. All right, so I don't want to do that. I want to get to the screen behind it. So we're going to go there. And yeah, that's always tricky, isn't it? Don't know how to fix these things. Suppose that box is streaming. So if I go down to screen share and turn that off, that's right. But now when I go to the screen sharing, I want to go to membership, right? And now I've got to somehow make that pop. Got it back. So that's cool. So now I can literally go from here to there, and it should fade me in nicely. Life's so complicated sometimes. All right, guys. Hey, it's been awesome. Thanks for being here. I'll go back to that screen. I'm Danny Tech, aka the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. I'm here to name and shame anyone running or promoting a Ponzi scheme or a scam. And today I've been bouncing into Zoom meetings, and there's quite a lot of content to go through. But if you use your mouse and go along the bottom of the video, find the part you want to have a bit of a look at. I don't timestamp my stuff anymore because it just takes too much of my day. But hopefully that's been useful to you, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.